Stay warm. Can you close the door behind me? No,
You didn't get that.
I know. I just put the dog and the bike and the table and the silver spoon. All right.
Both of these middle fingers. Light them up. Both of these middle fingers. What's up, Bryce? How you doing, sweetheart? Shout out to Bryce. Light them up. Smiling monsters feeding animals. Thank you, Bryce. Good evening to you too, my lady. Let's get it. What up, Niners? We're going in. Oh, shit. What up, Alvin? What up, Jingsman Sale? I changed it. We're back. It's been a night. Kid is here. We're going in. Thanks, Alvin. Appreciate that. Shit, where's my... Oh, I gotta get my phone. Oh shit, there it is. I'm losing my mind over here. OG Brian. What up, brother? Shout out to OG Brian. We're going in, conged in. We're conged up in this bitch. Let's go. We're in, Alvin. What up, John Paul? Thank you, my man. Oops. Oops. Thank you, brother. Donkey Kong night tonight. We're turning the clock back. Those that remember the Kong, Donkey Kong likes to climb on these things. Remember that from the game when you're younger? Ooh. Oh, shit. Just like Kong, guys. Thank you, John. Thank you so much, my man. Yeah, this is an old... I mean, this is the newer version of the old game, obviously. Damn it! What, he helps you jump? Whoa. What, I can't do the... Oh, that's probably how I go. Oh, how do you do that? Damn it! Lily's! Oh, it froze up? Okay, thank you, sweetie. Hold on. Damn, what the fuck just happened? Normally when I unplug that and unplug that back in, that works. Oh, I know how to do it. That's how you do it. Ogre, what the fuck is happening now? What up, Rhoda? Angie? Okay, now. What up, Chrissy's Adventure? we go. Iggy Lily, what up, Christy? What up, Rona? What up, Angie? Hello, ladies.
Yo, Pesci.
What up, Fatal? Let me put my Bluetooth in so you're not echoing.
Oh shit, I gotta fix my Discord. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Let me fix mine too.
Okay, I'm back.
What up, Joanna Hannah? Thank you, sweetheart. Hold on, let me change the speaker here on Discord. How you doing?
How you doing, Sir Joseph Pesci?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good, man. Just watching some AEW.
Hear me? I am about to put it on right now. I literally just...
A promo.
Did he?
Yeah, and he left an open contract laying in the middle of the ring. He signed it and said anybody can sign it. Doesn't matter who the fuck, where from, what promotion. Doesn't matter who. And one of the backstage producers that's really good friends with Punk came out and picked up the contract. So they think it's pointing towards Punk. But the crowd, the entire stadium was cheering MJF.
Why? Because they're in New York or something?
They're in fucking, no, they're in Illinois somewhere.
Why were they chanting for MJF though?
Because MJF is hot fucking shit right now.
No, I know, but we haven't seen him in a while. I'm just surprised.
Yeah, but everybody's expecting it to be, everybody's expecting it to be MJF.
Okay. Okay, I have it on in the background. I'll be able to hear it.
Well, right now we got Jake Hager versus Danielson.
I just restarted it from the beginning. So on my end, I'm going to be behind you, but it's just so I can hear this Punk.
Yeah, you're not far behind, though.
I'll eventually get there because I'll fast forward through the commercials. Well, the problem, like I said with AEW, is a lot of guys we wish were in better storylines.
Right.
We love all their wrestlers. I love Hobbs. I like Ricky Starks. I like stuff with Darby. And I like Aleister Black in the House of Black. I'm into some of that shit. Have they been booked right? Adam Page, guys like that, Keith Lee. I might not be into Keith Lee's tag team. But I like Swerve Scott and I like Keith Lee.
Right.
It's like AEW has a lot of guys you like. It's not like WWE where you're like, I don't really like Shorty G.
But they really got to do enough to captivate you as a viewer. Yes, as a wrestling fan, we're into them because, yes, they're great wrestlers. Yes, we love them. But at the same time, as a viewer aspect, we want to be captivated by the story.
Yes. And Kenny Omega said that on a stream. Meaning he was on a friend stream or something, maybe a good fan, and he was helping him out. And he said, as good as it feels to get a 5-star match, he goes, if there's no story with it, for him it don't mean shit. See, Dave Meltzer's problem is he literally looks at the individual matches as the product. But at times he'll say, no, you need a good storyline, you need this. But bro, you do a magazine that rates the wrestling. Not that you're a professional at it, but I'll give him props. He has been able to do that magazine. And, has a lot of subscribers. I'm one of them. Only because I don't get that magazine. I wonder if but I get their podcast. I wonder if I'm entitled to the magazine.
I wonder.
Because I would get that and read some of it. No, that's a good question. That'd be a good thing to read on stream, the Observer. I'm actually going to look that up, man. I want to start getting that. I want to start getting this on Pro Tees, that little wrestling box they send out. When it's like little wrestling stuff in each box.
Oh, the little, like, yeah, the little random box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get like you get like a T-shirt or something. You gotta be a part of some it's like a
Right.
club or something.
Yeah. Gotta do the membership or whatever. I'm waiting on Wraith to get online. We were supposed to do a reaction to this tonight, and then
I got a couple. I got a couple questions too for him too. It'd be perfect if he comes on. Yeah, dude, you can chill with me. I don't give a shit. I'm just relaxing.
yeah, that's why I popped in. I seen you were in your Discord, and I was like, all right, well,
Yeah, I'm
pop in,
live
I'll
on
catch
stream,
you.
but I'm just playing Donkey Kong, so people
Yeah.
can't hear you. Some people are chanting CM Punk.
Yeah.
You said they were chanting for MJF?
But you hear the MJF. No, you hear the MJF. It's not CM Punk. It's MJF.
Well, there's actually a chant. So far, I've heard a couple different chants. There's a Moxley chant. There was a CM Punk chant, small one. I hope they keep CM Punk. I'm into CM Punk. I don't know why they had to get mad about Colt Cabana if that's why everyone's all mad and butthurt.
A lot of people are calling CM Punk a prima donna right now because he came to AEW. He got that big contract. He got well paid, and
then
he's not
and then he
for
sold
WWE.
some merch. And once you sell merch, you get an ego. That's gonna help.
Yeah,
you get an
and
ego
now
and some money.
But of course he's going to sell merch. He's fucking CM Punk. Of course people were going to buy his AEW merch. That was a given. You know, that was 100% guaranteed.
Oh, wait a minute. Indiana Jake said Colt Cabana should have never been hired by AEW. Dude is garbage.
I like Colt Cabana.
I didn't hate him. I didn't like him with the Dark Order.
Him.
I think we can say we didn't like him with the Dark Order.
Yeah, no, he was horrible with the Dark Order.
I didn't hate him.
Never been with him.
I didn't hate him. Yeah, maybe not world champion, but didn't hate him.
I would have been totally happy with him being TNT champion at some point.
Would have been great if he could have been on Dark or something. Oh, you would have been cool with him being a TNT?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I just think there's other guys more deserving at the moment.
Of course there is, but he would have been a great somebody, you know, that pops with the fans a little bit. You know, he's likable, he's this and that, and then he gets squashed by somebody who deserves it better. You know? He's a great in-between champion while you don't want, you know, one of your top guys getting squashed by another top guy. Because right now,
Tropical Freeze, Jacob. I'm listening.
You know,
go ahead.
Who do you have squash Wardlow right now?
Okay, speaking of Wardlow, so they had him have a match on Rampage and not Dynamite. That's not doing your company any favors.
No, it's not. Wardlow needs to be on AEW Dynamite television every single week. Which leads to me to my other point, which I told Wraith yesterday, and he disagreed with me, but I don't... Look, AEW needs to move Rampage to Thursday night, make it 2 hours, promote the shit out of it on Wednesday nights too. That way they have 4 hours of television, back-to-back 2 nights of television. They don't have to fight the sports or nothing like that, and they push Impact to Friday nights again.
I'm listening to it right now, the Moxley promo.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
Oh, so you're saying that contract he had was for them? I think we all knew they were gonna. Punk was fighting. Yeah.
That's for the title for All Out. Yeah, that's for the title for All Out. but he's pitching it, and the storyline is it's an open contract. Anybody can sign it.
Oh, now they were just chanting MJF. I think.
I would like to see MJF come out and sign that contract. I think it would be great. MJF is hot shit right now. Nobody knows where the fuck he's going.
So what are they going to do with MJF? When does MJF get it?
You put the title around that kid. You put the AEW championship around that kid. You let him beat John Moxley. It's a knockdown, drag-out match. It's fair.
What do you do with Punk after that, though? What do you do with
Punk,
right
you know, well, they already have a rivalry in the past. You just renew that. You know, you renew that. You write a better storyline. And then CM Punk goes after the title with John Moxley in the mix or whatever the case may be, you know, and that's the way you go with it. But if you have MJF come out and sign that contract, you put the title around that kid. He's hot shit right now, and he would sell hella merch.
Hi, Maggie's Noodles. How you doing, sweetie? How did I expect you to get those? I thought you could maybe bounce on the spikes with this guy. Damn it. Oh, I like how it's just like the old Donkey Kong. I think all the stuff is out about the drama, Punk, Kingston, etc. They are feeding Meltzer all the dirt sheets trying to get some buzz. Jim Ross, sit down. Fatal, you there? Shout out to the Ted in the build. Shout out to Maggie's Noodles. Shout out to David Ortonga. Oh, hit the wrong. Damn it.
What's up, fellas?
What's up? Where's Fatal?
Holy shit, it's a Wraith.
Oh, there you are, Fatal. Can you hear me, Fatal?
Done with dinner. Do what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. Hey, Wraith.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I got my VPN thing. It came in the mail.
Oh, your PIN code.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're available tomorrow at a certain point.
I should be able to.
you want to help me out, make a couple shackles. I got that in. And the Discord thing came back on, so I don't need help fixing that. Oh, and I had trouble with one game for some reason not coming up on my capture card. But it has come up on the capture card for some reason. I don't know what was. Maybe it's just a matter of the computer being reset, but.
Gotcha, but Psycho Knee, nice. Nice move.
I'm watching A-Dub though, I got it on.
Well, I already watched the promo from John Moxley while I was eating. Because somebody wanted to sit with me and wanted to show me something because they ordered you.
That was a good promo, though.
Do you want me to turn on a stream, Fable? I can do that.
I mean, you don't have to.
We'll definitely do the review. Well, Moxley can cut a good promo, though. If we were going to get real about it, right? Moxley can cut a hell of a promo.
That contract in the middle of the ring and
think
shit,
that was his
man.
problem.
I was waiting for the MJF music to hit.
I don't know, I think we're going to get CM Punk, too.
Well, if CM Punk does it,
Well,
what
at the
are they
end of
gonna
that
do with him?
promo,
If he's not champion, what are they going to do with him?
you could do a lot of things with CM Punk. I mean, it doesn't matter what he does, it's going to
I guess you're
pop
right.
with the
I mean,
crowd.
I just thought he was world champion status already. There's
They don't
Hager.
have
So I'm
to
on the
put the
Hager
title
match
around.
now.
But if he's gonna run another championship reign, he's gonna need to prove it. Like, holy shit. Like, his last fucking title run? No. I'm sorry. I'm
What
a
up,
CM
John
Punk
Paul?
fan,
Shout out to
too.
John Paul.
He literally won the title, was injured, interim champion, doesn't defend, and then squashed. Is the proper term to put it.
Moxley ain't a
he
bad wrestler for a
literally-
plumber, says Indiana J. That's what Cornette calls
Moxley
him.
fucking destroyed him.
He did.
So far, this show is better than Monday Night Raw to me.
Well, I mean, yeah. The best thing about Raw was the fucking Seth Rollins Riddle fucking promo.
I'm over that, though. Let them fight for the fourth time. I'm over it.
Well, that's great, but no, that fucking storyline is great. That right there, that hit the
Well,
nail.
it's good for Riddle getting him normal.
Yes.
Yeah, to get his name back? Yeah, I'm with
Yes.
that. About time. And Raquel Rodriguez, finally,
Her.
get her name back. Finally, she's not just
I
called
didn't
Raquel.
know she ever lost her name.
Yeah, Vince called her something, Raquel something rather. She wasn't even her original name. It was awful.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I heard about it. I didn't know that was because... I didn't know that held her back, though.
She wasn't getting pushed by Vince at all. Doubt she's got the, what is it, the women's belts now?
Well, we all know Vince has a thing for Charlotte. Or just really likes her being his champion.
I'm glad I don't see Charlotte on TV. Kind of glad we're getting a break from her, though, to be honest.
It's alright. Yeah, I get it.
Look, it's the other Dolph Ziggler, called his brother. That sucks. Get this guy off of TV, bro. He's
Ryan
bad.
Nemeth? Yeah, that's what Cornette said the same thing Ray did about Nemeth on, at least on Dynamite.
And we got to finally see Peter Avalon. Finally, he's been an original, and he's done nothing with him.
I thought he
Garbage.
was. I thought he got fired.
That's what I thought too.
He's back. I'm a little bit behind you guys.
W. Morrissey's in AEW now? What?
Been it.
What?
Yeah, he's been it.
Cass XL is in fucking AEW? What? Where's Enzo where we need him?
Cass already did a premiere. Wardlow beat him. Wardlow got a win against him.
Morrissey in AEW.
Give me a Enzo XL. Oh my god.
He's in pretty good shape though.
So this is the big rumor going around. All those impact stars that left their contract and shit are all gonna come to AEW. That's the other rumor going around.
A big invasion.
Why did they leave their contract?
Some
But they
do
need to
about
bring them in as a whole faction, as a big invasion. That's the way
Let
you
me
bring
give you
them
an
in, though.
example of the AEW booking I don't understand. You bring in John Morrison to do 2 jobs for somebody, and we haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
That's an example of what do we
But
do?
that's typical John Morrison though. He's probably in some other promotion like AAA or some stupid
he
shit.
is.
Because he has a shit ton of fans down in fucking.
There goes
Mexico.
Peter. There goes Peter Avalon,
Can't believe he's back.
the former librarian.
Yeah, the former
Done.
librarian. I wonder why he
Yeah.
got tired of that. They never did anything with him. But he's kind of a small guy, right?
Well, they gave that whole gimmick to what's her face, Liva Bates,
Okay.
the new chief
The
branding
other
officer.
librarian?
Yeah. I love Stokely Hathaway though. I liked him in NXT.
Librarian is my gimmick, says John Paul. You're right. Come on, you gotta be smarter than that.
Oh
Thank you,
shit!
Maggie's Noodles. I appreciate you being here all the time, beautiful. Oh, come on, you gotta be better than that. What up, Nadine?
Well then.
I felt that promo was a little bit of a waste though by Stokely Hathaway though. Should have announced that Morrissey's part of his crew now.
I'm still on Jake Hager and Daniel Bryan right now. I'll get caught up on the next commercial. I like Hager's trunks tonight. What up, Jesse James? What do you guys think of Will Ospreay?
I like Will Ospreay. He puts on really good matches for for the money.
He's okay, but the Elites win tonight. Sorry.
Well, I would probably go the same. You got Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega's the face of the product.
He's back right now. You know, you don't have him lose.
And you know, here's the other thing that that I think is funny is all these people that are on the internet bitching and groaning over FTR not being in the video game because, you know, the company came out and said they would.
Yeah, so
their
what
moves.
is that? What is going on with that?
It's gonna be DLC. They're gonna see how many people they can get against it because that's gonna be how many people buy it as DLC when the game comes out.
Yeah.
There's already a full career in the game. There's multiplayer mode, you know, like...
Is the game out?
There's going to be more to come out as THQ and Ukes put their shit together and...
it comes out this fall.
This game, yeah.
Are you guys going to try
I
it out?
think in October. Yeah, I'm going to buy the game. Of course.
Of course, I played WWE 2K22 for about 90 hours grand total. Finished my rise and my story and everything.
I played the TNA game when they released their one and only game. I played
I'll have to
that
try this
fucking
year's wrestling out.
abomination.
I'll have to try it out. Just because we got be a good game to stream, I think.
I mean, a lot of people have been streaming and posting videos on the 2K22 storyline and shit. And it hasn't been terrible. Like
minus a few hiccups like 2K20.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
But I mean, the storyline of it, you know, the career mode of it, that has been
the career mode. The only thing I have a gripe with is the fact you don't carry the title with you throughout the career mode when you do win. You just go into different matches without the title.
Yeah.
And you become the Intercontinental Women's Champion more than once. I get annoyed with that. It's like they give you Intercontinental and then they have a US Women's title. And I'm like, why can't this just be on WWE period? Like, just let the women have their own TV show and just have different belts like that. Okay, Tony Storm's kind of hot. Just saying.
No,
Yeah.
Not just kinda.
Not just kinda.
Not just
I'll
kinda.
get something to drink. I'll be right back.
I think Tony Storm walks out with the belt though on Saturday.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Good. All right then. Wonder if they'll add any WWE or wrestling games to the Xbox or the Xbox Game Pass.
$2K usually doesn't, but $2K usually adds NBA and something else to the Game Pass.
All kind of soccer and football and shit on there. I don't give a damn about that stuff. Actually, I do want to check out that Madden 2022.
I guess Cody Rhodes went to Guevaro's wedding. Right now, I'm on the part where Jericho's in the ring. Oh, there goes Garcia. I'm liking Daniel Bryan. There's another guy they biffed on Fatal. They could have had him in some bigger matches already. I know his injury might have held him back, but they didn't have to put him in the Combat Club. He was doing fine himself. Shout out to Wara.
But the thing is, I don't think Daniel wants anything else. Because no doubt, if he wanted to reign as fucking champion, they would have put the title around him.
I like the
You
name
know.
Switchblade. Switchblade. Jay White.
Hey, White.
Hello, Irish Spring.
What up, Reverend?
No, pretty good. How you doing?
All right.
Getting ready to go to bed soon. Seen you were on. I said I'll hop in and stir shit up.
Watching the Canadian broadcast of AEW on TSN. And their Jeep commercial is completely different than ours. I think their picture to picture is much better than TNT's.
Hello, John Paul.
What up, John Paul? What up, B. Hee-Haw? DK?
Jimmy Thunder from Down Under Paradise, or the fuck you're from. Good to see you. Are you gonna watch that shit on Saturday at 1 a.m. or 1 p.m.?
Yeah. If I'm not doing shit, probably. They'll give me a
Impact
reason to
kicks
stream
off.
early.
Impact kicks off their pay-per-view, and then after that, it's next day is WWE, and then the next day is WWE or AEW.
I wish the fucking thing would work for AEW.
I think Worlds Collide. Happens too.
Do you think the website will work on this time around?
For what? Oh, for the AEW pay-per-view? Probably it'll be the same. Where it just glitches out and shit. That's just because so many people are watching it, and AEW is preventing people.
Hello, Jillian. Hello, my love. Good to see you.
Going good there, Jimmy Thunder.
Shout out to
Get
Jillian
right.
Cortez. Great to see you, sweetie.
Shout out.
Damn it. Oh, yeah, hard.
If I get enough time, I'll try to come check out the last little bit of it.
Hello, my dear. Shout out to Jillian Cortez. Most prettiest woman in black.
I know if I don't watch it with you guys, I'm not going to watch it.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Jillian.
I don't care enough to watch it.
What'd you say, Jay?
I said if I can get off early enough, I'll try to
Oh,
catch
yeah.
the last little bit of it.
Obviously, work's more important.
Oh, yeah, well. But no,
Hello, my
it's like-
dear.
I said I know if I don't watch it with you guys, I won't watch it. So,
Right, of course not.
because I don't care anything about it.
Hello,
I
Mrs.
didn't think
Cortez.
that was-
Kisses.
Yes, Mrs. Cortez. That's just a stupid time to be doing a damn pay-per-view at 1 p.m. on a Saturday.
Why are they doing it that early, Wraith?
Because they're not in America. They're
That's
in
what,
Ireland.
Clash at the Castle?
Yeah, it's in
Thank you.
Ireland.
Yeah.
I don't look
It's
as
right
good as
next
you,
to
though,
Drew
Jillian.
McIntyre's hometown.
I like
But
when you wear
thankfully,
black.
it's a Peacock event.
When you
and
wear black
shit
with that
is-
hat.
Could watch that at any time. Because I won't be off work either.
Do you think they'll riot if Drew McIntyre doesn't win?
I think he's gonna win, but I think he's only.
Oh,
Gonna
they're
get
in
one title.
Ireland, you're saying?
Yep.
Interesting.
I think Drew wins, but I think he only wins one title in the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know, because Roman's done signed his short contract. He's got to be getting close
Happy
to...
first day of September, Jillian. It's the first day of September, everybody. I mean,
Yeah, but both shows are suffering not having an active champion.
Yeah.
Well, the women's belt's not being defended for Raw or SmackDown here either.
You know what that means, don't you? Do 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 do.
JR Tribal Chief. These guys gotta learn how to talk to the ladies. Thank you so much, sweetie, for being here. Smooches.
The champ will be here soon.
Who's the champ?
I don't know. I'm still gonna say that damn Cody wins it at WrestleMania. I'm still gonna say it. At least one of the damn belts.
Or maybe they just abolish it and then they just have a unification of the title and they just have a new one. Triple H was stated to make new titles supposedly.
More? They don't need more fucking belts.
No, what I'm saying is they're gonna get rid of these two belts and make one. That's the big rumor going around about Triple H. He's working on new titles. And it makes sense to have one going through between both.
Yes. Because then
it
you
just
can
makes
make
sense.
the Intercontinental worth more. Then you can
Yep.
make the United States something. The United States does not have to be as bad as the title as they make it.
You can have the Intercontinental still on Raw, and you can have the United States on the other one.
They need to bring the
This Big Cass does look like he's in shape.
They need to bring the old Intercontinental belt back. That thing looks ugly as shit they got now.
Yeah,
Who
no
else
kidding.
Did what's his name get a mullet haircut?
Why do they
Did you
want
guys
to
see that? Tony Schiavone has a mullet. Did anybody else see that?
Yeah, he does.
Huh.
The Queen of the North. Wow, they have some weird shows in Canada. Queen of the North.
Sounds like some goddamn fucking copy off of whatchamacallit. I'm gonna have to order something from whatchamacallit.
Yeah, but they're beating Aleister Black clean with no name talent. It's kind of depressing to watch. He should be dominating.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Yeah,
You know,
it is
Aleister
super
Black
depressing.
Does deserve a little bit of a push.
He
know?
shouldn't be in fights like this with Sting and Darby. He should be in like main event talent, effort
or at least
stuff.
a stronger storyline than this one. This one just did not stick.
And my question is, I thought we were getting CJ Perry here when they were doing a huge thing with him saying
Buddy
there's
Murphy
another
would have
woman.
been. I thought Buddy Murphy would have been farther along by now. Adam Cole, the Dragon people, whatever their shit is called.
The Undisputed Elite.
No, the Dragon.
Kyle O'Reilly.
CM
and
Punk is
Fish.
showing
Yeah.
up. Here we go.
Okay, now I'm caught up with you guys.
CM Punk's coming out. I walk on crutches.
Oh, they got Darby
Can't
standing
you
next to
see?
Miro? Hey.
I walk
Hi,
with
Donna.
a limp.
Thank you, Donna.
Why
Thank
does
you,
CM
Princess.
Punk look like he's about to cry?
Shout out to the 14 in the build.
They should take that number 1 off of him and give that to MJF. It should be MJF, not him, though.
Did he come out to a good pop?
Not really.
He looks upset.
He looks like he's ready to cry.
He looks like he's ready to go heel.
Well, they need to pull the trigger with that, with him.
Bolted
They should.
personality.
I walk with my crutches.
Like mostly.
But he does crutches, right?
I'm just kidding. I walk with the limp. Neon eyes. Now he's getting the pop.
We should definitely do this every Wednesday.
Like, that's what I'm saying. And I think live reactions are where it's at. You know, if we can get a group of people in here, like, we can include your webcam in our shit too, you know?
Now they're booing him.
You know, our little fresh channel, just off that little live reaction last week, 50 minutes, you know, it got 13 views off of being just a baby, a literal newborn channel.
It's good.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Wait, let me hear what he says.
Oh my god.
Pablo?
He said something he shouldn't have said to a fan. Because they're being monitored for cursing and flipping people off.
What did he just say to a fan?
He said, something to do with you are fat.
This is where Punk goes heel.
Is this real?
Yeah? Oh, come on. Your friend's gonna run out, give you the contract. Give me a break.
What up, Squigs? Fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be Punk versus Moxley and all out.
Oh my god, are we really doing this?
Why? I'm not doing it. Fucking pussy.
Are we really doing this with CM Punk? Can he not just turn heel and just say fuck the crowd? I'm over this crybaby him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he needs to be, you know, what he was when he had Paul
MJF
They
Heyman.
made,
just-
Daniel, they made Daniel Bryan a good guy, and he was excelling at being a heel when they brought him over. Hello, Miss Hyundai. One of the most prettiest women in streaming is here. Holy shit. Oh, Miss Hyundai AQ. Good to see you, sweetheart. Shout out to Frex Joy La Zeta. Shout out to the Kenichis and the Waz. Who the fuck is that?
Ace Steel. Original Ring of Honor guy from the original Ring of Honor days. And his best friend and coach.
Oh my god, are they really doing this crybaby shit?
Yeah. They're going with it.
Thank you so much, Miss Hyundai.
He
You are the
doesn't need a
best,
motivational
and
speaker.
you are the prettiest. And that is a for sure. We are family. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Oh, that's the guy that knew him from Ring of Honor or something?
Yeah. That's his best friend. I almost want to hear him say, you don't have no balls. Should I give you them back? Come on. This is stupid.
That was stupid, wasn't it? What's the crowd sound like to you guys? I can barely hear it.
They're going crazy for him for that promo, but all of a sudden he's changed
It was
tones.
better delivered by his fucking
Now they're all
manager
chanting his
or
name, though.
producer.
Thank you, sweetie. What city are they in tonight, Wraith?
Chicago, his hometown.
Oh, I thought the pay-per-view was in Chicago.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the same building. No, United Center. They're in a different place.
Okay. Oh, he's going out of into the crowd. Where the weak are killed and eaten. I'm loving that. Hello, Jenny. Hello, my galore.
You know what he reminds me of? Christian Bale. Batman. I don't know why. That promo reminds me of Batman.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the cones. We. That's the. I hate the We Are Chicago promo, though. The We Are Chicago part. So, what was your guys' thoughts of that?
Predictable. Very predictable. Knowing it was going to be both of them, and then he's going to walk out with the title, and MJF is going to come kick his ass at the end of it. Lay him out. And then they start a feud with MJF and him all over again. It's predictable. Everybody on the internet's been saying this, so it's predictable. Like, see, like AEW, their cards are been shown on the table already. Everything that everybody's been saying online is already happening. This is what we all predicted here. It was either going to be this or MJF coming out and signing the contract, or MJF interrupting CM Punk saying, "I'm the man." I think that they're saving that for All Out so he gets a big pop. Where's Wardlow at all? Where's Wardlow here? Like, why is the television title not being, the television title not being fought?
Really weird. Well, they said last week he was on Rampage, and I think you're letting Dynamite down.
Don't care for this with, I don't care for Jungle Boy in this situation.
Occulted personnel.
Bolt of, if my leg holds up.
Occulted Persa. I don't like Jungle. Are you there, Fatal?
I'm here. I don't care for Jungle Boy right now.
Oh yeah, I don't like Jungle Boy either.
It's generic. It feels very generic when he's talking.
Thank you, Jenny. just said my father taught me.
FTR. The thing about FTR is they'll be added in as DLC when they get their characters fixed. That's why they didn't get added. There's Wardlow, finally.
I like FTR's new music. Hello, Jenny. Good to see you, sweetie.
Sanze Dud, Mr. Boring and non-charisma, should have stayed in WWE and not on TV.
Oh, quit doing that. Oh! How do you always miss that goddamn balloon? What up, Laura? How you doing, Malade? Get on there. No. Oh, no extra guys, huh? What happened to Wardlow? What just happened there?
I don't know. They just went right to the commercial.
I like how they repped the Pinnacle last week. They said Pinnacle. Come on! Hello, Jennycito from the Nito Blito. Hello, my queen Adele. Shout out to War Irish Spring TV, Jennycito. Shout out to my queen Adele. And shout out to Food of Life. Hello, Food of Life. Shit, who's firing me with a fire? Hello, my queen Adele. Shout out, sweetheart. Come on, man, get this shit here. Oh, he did it again. Oh. Get your fucking relax here, buddy. Relax here. Get this shit together.
Amazing Race Canada? Jeez, I didn't know they had an Amazing Race.
Hello, Regina. Hello to all the ladies. That shit. Oh, quit doing that, man. Is there not a run in this game?
Now Moxley's coming back out again? Are we doing this?
I should just start skipping weird. Jordan! Hello, Nadine. Hello, Wara. Hello, Queen Adele. Yeah. NWA Mid-South, Ian Rotten. I'm connected with you, Food of Life. Please. Please connect. Please. Too many fucking lives on that board.
Dude, that was the most stupidest promo I've ever seen.
Comes Dante Martin. Yeah, yep. Yes, John Paul, we're definitely gonna do one, brother, for sure. Definitely can't wait to see you there. Oh, and I missed the puzzle piece. Fucking slut. And I lose my rhino? I lost my rhino because of that? Oh, I did that wrong, you stupid ass. Come on! Oh, wait a minute, Dante, no! No, it's Silver King! Silver King! Silver King! No, not like that. No, you're such a dick. Hi, Regina. Hi, Lee Sung Soon. Shout out to Lee Sung Soon. Shout out to Auntie Grace. Thank you for the $1, sweetheart. Mooches. And see, I'm actually playing the game, Auntie Grace. I'm playing the game. You see Donkey Kong right there? Look, I'm actually playing the game. Oh shit, did GoPuff deliver my shit? We're getting ready to deliver. Thank you so much, Auntie Grace. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Hello, Jenny. Thank you, sweetie. Appreciate it, Auntie Grace. Thank you so much. Have fun with your friends. I'll be here when you return. Goodbye, Jenny. Goodbye, Jenny. Hello, Jenny. He said it doesn't even put the weed in my fucking. Get a fun.
Oh, nice flat jacket. Nope.
No! Sorry, Jenny. Elisa King. Hello, Elisa King. I'm now sub to you, lady. Elisa King. Fabio.
Well, first of all, why are we giving Yuta a push like this when he already has the title? Should be Ray Phoenix in that.
What up, Pizza Mike? You like this game?
Adam Page is gonna be Rampage, and he's gonna be with the Dark Order. Wow,
Really?
that's interesting.
You're saying he's gonna do what now?
He's gonna be with the Dark Order, helping them out in the trios, whatever
He said I
championship.
play with Funky Kong, much easier. I'm gonna have to try that. Oh! Oh, you did? It's sick? I might have to eventually get one. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Fuck. I'm playing like shit, man. They gotta get their booking together, though, if they're gonna keep these goddamn trio champions. Hello, my queen. Shout out to Adele. Get my ass kicked right now. Hello, R.A.
Be right back.
It's not complete without you around. Shout out to Miss Garcia. You probably already know this, R.A., but I fell asleep during your stream yesterday, but I let you know. It's 3 a.m. here usually when you go on. The fact that I'm even up at that hour to say hi to you is a miracle. Yeah. Shit! Oh, the game froze. It didn't jump back on. Whoops, sorry. Let me get that game back on there for you. Sorry about that. Thank you, RA. Hey, Pizza Mike, if you're out there, I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Fuck. Come on, wake up here. Getting the, feel for these controls is a little... Oh, Jordan! Shades! No! Why do I keep doing that? Funky Kong. How do you use Funky Kong right now? When do you do the switch? What up, Nadine? Fuck yeah, I want to be Funky Kong. He's got the floater. Shout out to Nadine and shout out to the beautiful R.A. Garcia, sweetie. Damn it. Keep doing that. Let me beat this level first and then see if I can go to it. I just ate up all my guys on this dumbass part right here. Being too fast. Trying to be clever with the rhino and shit. When it's just a little simple double jump. No, he did it again! Why does he keep doing that? Oh, it's making me mad. Is it Will Ospreay? What belt is he holding? What belt is that Ospreay's holding, Wraith? Shout out to R.A. Garcia. Super Kick Party! Finally! Go to options. What up, Maggie? Funky Kong, baby town. Gotta get that funky in. Oh shit, are my cones here? Comes Omega. With Don Callis. Wraith, are you there? Funky Kong, baby. I like to keep it funky. What up, Saida? Once again, you're back. Hello, pretty lady. I'll share your video out, Saida. I just played your video, milady. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. See why he's funky. Oh. What was it, a funky with funky? Oh, Shades of... I don't know who the hell is shit. Oh, Jordan. Shades of Jordan here. Hello, Saida. What's happening here? Get up there. I think I was just gonna get the funky anyway. Shades of Jordan. Oh, you gotta get up there, brother. Oh, Shades of Jay. Try a little jaywalk on him. He's jaywalking on him. I think I just missed a cigarette, but it's alright. I'm jaywalking on him, Pizza Mike. I'm surfing on this clown. What, you can't kill him? You can't. Oh, Shades of J. Surf turf. Get that dumb banana. Seth Squatch. Good, Seth. Welcome aboard. I now follow you as well. Didn't see those spikes, Mike. Shades of J right here. Oh, shit. I guess I couldn't get the extra win there. Damn it, Donkey. Let's go. It's almost like a dub. Jump. Yeah, follow up to this one, yeah. I've never beat this before. This is the first time. So for me, this game's brand new. Never played it. Shades of J. So it looks like I would have got funky on this board anyway. Oh, he's going Shaquille on him. Shaquille. Oh, he's going Shaq on him. What up, Sasquatch? Oh, we're jaying at him. What up, son? Nissan Sunet son. Welcome to P-Dub. Welcome to WO. Shout out to China and Beijing. Shout out to Hong Kong. Shout out to No Kong. Shout out to Donkey Kong. Oh, Shades of Jordan. Shades of Jordan. I didn't want me to get that piece of... Hey, oh! Huh? Oh. Why would you jump backwards, you asshole? Jaywalk! Hello, R.A. All right, sweetie. I'll be here. Thank you so much. Beautiful. You're 47 already? I'm about to pour a drink. Oh! It's Osprey and Omega! They're tearing the house down. This is unreal. We gotta jump in. Omega, Osprey. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Oh! Kenny Omega with the biggest player I've ever seen. Shout out to Christy Tuba Severo. Hello, sweetie. Welcome back. Omega with the big slam, ladies and gentlemen. Right on your boy Osprey. Couldn't even believe it. Shout out to the 13 in the build. Shout out to Song. Hito China. And Hong Kong. And the Konnichiwa. Bitch slaps the boss. Sorry, Pizza Mike. No! Double slam Will Ospreay and his boys on Omega. This is big. Ladies and gentlemen, are you believing this? Shout out to the Kenichis and the Waz tonight. Are you going to put that down? Goddamn fishy. Kenichi! 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 I don't know, like it. Kenichis and the Waz. I gotta make sure they can't see that. Wait a minute, Ospreay's got Omega. Small CM Punk chance. AEW Video Wrestling's gonna be sick, bro. Shit. And we got Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay on the patient. Shout out to the Kenichis and the Waz. We're full throttle into the mid-evening. Shout out to Christy Tuba Severo. That motherfucker Go Pump coming my shit yet? Cancelled? Fuck. What kind of shit is this? What? Shout out to the Kenichis and the Waz. Hello, Jenny. Shout out to Jenny Cito and Christy Tuba Severo and R.A. Garcia and Pizza Mike and Sang and Lee Sung Soon and Kenichis and Wanness. Shout out to the Kenichis and the Waz. Die! Right around the corner. Coming soon. Never say die. This is going to be an interesting series. This is that make or break year. Cobra Kai. Wait a minute. Oh! Matt Jackson. Or is that Nick Jackson? That's one of the Jacksons. He's got I don't know who those two other idiots are. No! No! DDT on Osprey! Wait a minute! Nick Jackson just threw Osprey in the ring, folks! Wait a minute! Wait, no! No! Osprey just did the Kenichi to Nick Jackson. Wait a minute, Omega, I'm liking this. I'm actually liking this. Osprey, kid. Fuck the Bucks. The one young Buck's worthless. The one's athletic. One's athletic, the other one's worthless. Ah! Osprey just missed Omega with the boot to the... Omega's calling forward. V-trigger! No! Osprey reverse! Powerbomb! Powerbomb! Omega just rolled out of it! I can't believe what I'm seeing. Now the two fuck boys are getting back in the ring.
And two fuck boys are getting in the ring.
They got the athletic Jackson. I think that's Nick. No! No! Diamond Cutter out of nowhere! Shades of Randy Orton, Nick Jackson looks like the dude at the local pool. Chin music. V-trigger. Now you got Omega now. God, back bomb. Back bomb. To a double V-trigger, Vasca. 3. No, he came out of it. Osprey just came out of nowhere. I can't believe it, folks. Wait, Nick Jackson just did his best Pentagon Jr. impression. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Wait a minute, Tombstone! No! Don't let this idiot do Tombstone. That's how Austin ruined his career. No! That's how Austin ruined his career. He let some idiot do the Tombstone that was an Undertaker. No! They just did that Meltzer reverse driver. 2 count. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I can't believe they would let those kids try that move on them.
That was crazy, huh?
Yeah. That's a dangerous move, dude. Austin fucked his career up off that move. Owen Hart did a tombstone to him. Owen don't even do tombstones. But they called it a pile driver in that match. But it was a tombstone. Yeah, V-trigger, no.
Super kick.
Double super kick. Wait. Omega's down. He's called for it. What is it? 3-winged fairy? What's it called? Triple kick. Shades of being the elite. Nick and Matt's goddamn YouTube show. Shout out to Jenny Sarito. Wait a minute.
Shout out to the Young Bucks being porn stars. There you go.
Wait a minute, because Mega's called for the one-wing fairy. What's it called? I think that's
One-wing angel.
One-wing angel. Oh God, no! No!
V-trigger of his own.
Kenichi! He missed a V-trigger Osprey! Is that Osprey? I can't tell which one's which. Which one is Osprey? No! Meltzer driver! Meltzer driver, where the Omega's calling? Where the fuck is Osprey? Japan probably won't let him get pinned, folks. Feet trigger by Omega. This one's on. There comes the one-wing fairy. That's over. 2, 3, and nobody's kicked out of that since he started making it a move here, folks. They've kicked out of everything. They've kicked out of fire. They've kicked out of elephants. But they have not kicked out of the one-winged angel, folks. The most unrealistic name move in the business, the one-winged angel. Shout out to the Canadians and the Wasps. You still there, Wraith?
Yeah. Fatal's back.
Alright, so how do I pull up that Discord again?
What Discord?
I'm on a new page. That Discord thing you showed me, the new one.
What Discord new one? What do you mean?
The new Discord thing that you put in your source and it just shows your picture.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I'm under sources. Which one is it? Is it a display capture, a game capture, image, media source, scene?
It's a browser source. It should be named something called, I think I named it Discord.
I know, but it's on the other ones. It got erased on this one because something happened with it. So I'm on the
Okay.
just chatting scene. I got to re-add it to this scene. So go to browser, you said?
Yeah, it's browser source, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
You back, Fatal?
What's that?
You're back? You ready to go?
I don't
Not
think
really.
it worked. You'll have to show me later. I don't think it worked. Some other screen just popped up instead.
Got you.
Huh. I don't know why I did that weird shit.
Well, time for a review.
Oh, wow. That was the end of it.
Yep, time for a review, Fatal. You ready?
That was it. Not bad.
Here, real quick, I'll help patch you real quick. Here.
Shout out to the Kanichis and the Waz, folks.
Here, I'm a manager on your channel. Do you have your pin code? We can do that too, real quick.
Oh, yeah? I could go get it.
Cool. Do that real quick before review. I just hope it
Alright.
doesn't mess us up. I hope it doesn't mess up with anything. I hope it doesn't. They said it wasn't. So, you see, go to your AdSense. I could do that through your PC, actually. We'll just do that real fast. We'll just do everything all at once. So what are we rating this show? What are we giving it? A B minus?
Can I join you guys? Am I allowed to help you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'll help you out real quick, and then we'll just do the show. Fatal's doing something, and we'll do it.
Hold on, I'm switching something real quick. I gotta do something real quick, and I'll go get that paper. Hold on. Shout out to the Kanichis. And the Waz.
Oof. Oh. Al and I. Oh, God. These energy drinks from Al and I suck. Oh. 2 gulps live. Yeah. Horrible. Whoa. My God. Oh. It's like garbage going down your throat. It's like cough syrup. Oh. Yikes. Oof. If I had to give it a 2 gulps, I'd literally give it a 1.2 out of 5. It's horrible.
All right, let me go get that piece of paper now.
It's one gulp. It's 1.2 gulps out of 5. Oof.
Now I got a few. Now I got a few things I can say about that Dynamite because there's a few things they didn't do. It's not like what they did was garbage. It's what they're not doing right now. Shout out to Daisy 3 Adventures in Taiwan. What a great name. Why do I hear feedback?
I don't know. You hear feedback? Hello? Feedback? Yeah.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I heard myself.
Weird.
Very.
Sorry, I'm belching Captain Crunch. Ugh. Do you send me take a picture of your team viewer if you get an opportunity.
Give me 1 second. I'll pop it up.
To do it on your end. I can't do it on mine.
Hold on, I gotta pop it up. Hello.
I want some steak pieces. Damn.
Alright, you said you need a picture of the team viewer?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Kenichis and the Waz. Alright, I'm sending it to your messenger.
Oh.
Wait, hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello?
I hear you.
Skim ID again? You guys already did this.
What happened?
Okie dokie.
Oh, wow. I thought the cool thing was that you didn't have to show your ID, but yeah, I'll be out there. Hold on.
Yeah, we're just going into your AdSense.
Hold
We're
on
not
one
even going
second.
into.
I'll be right back.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Pablo, why don't you get a life?
Oh my god. Is that his dog?
Yeah.
That's great.
Why don't you get a life?
I just had they got a service over here now. I just used it. It's called GoPuff. And they deliver any smoking weed products you need.
Interesting.
You know, like raw cones, not marijuana. Just shit to smoke it with. And chips,
Yeah,
pops,
cones and yeah, snacks and shit. Yeah,
snacks. And I mean,
they
shit,
have
I mean,
one out here
what
called
store?
Cannon Box.
Okay.
They do. They have that one, Weed Maps, and another one. It's out
Hello,
on
Christy.
The Apple Store.
No, these are just box subscriptions, and like each
Oh.
month they come with a certain theme. Like 1 month I got a video game theme one. I got this Mario T-shirt. I got this Pac-Man thing. I got
Well, that's
this.
what you're talking about. Okay, I thought you were talking about the other. My bad.
Yeah, I got a mushroom-shaped bowl, and yeah.
Yeah, she's just got to send me the picture, and then I'll definitely get him set up real quick before we go live.
Well, she made me show my ID. They never usually do that.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you the first thing I didn't like about. I'll just tell you the things I. It wasn't that I didn't like this Dynamite. There was just some things they didn't do that I don't like. Like I don't like what they're doing with Garcia because that Garcia dude can't talk. So that little jump ship that he did, that's not really meaning much to me. Because all you're just wanting is Jericho and Daniel Bryan. I could care less about this Garcia fantasy bullshit. Daniel Bryan should have already been heel a long time ago. If you're going to put Regal with those two guys and just not have them talk, then what's the point of putting Regal with anyone? I don't get that. Because you think about this real quick. Regal didn't elevate them. They were already... If anything, Daniel Bryan took a step down before his injury. Before he got hurt or whatever, had that thing. He had that great match against Kenny Omega. And then he had that other one-on-one match. I don't know if it was against Paige. I don't know, but he had a real good match. And he was getting a lot of good feedback from the crowd. From some of the heel shit he was doing. And you know what they said? We made a good decision with AEW. They shoot themselves in the foot. We're going to bring in Regal. Instead of putting Regal with somebody that can't speak, we're going to put him with two guys that can speak at the moment. And Yuta's one thing, but Yuta just needs to be on the Ring of Honor thing. And Rampage should be converted to a Ring of Honor thing of some sort. But I think because how TBS works, I don't know if TBS would be cool with that. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But that's one. That's one of my pickles with them. You know.
Yeah.
Same thing with doesn't Paul White work there now? Where the fuck is he?
Don't know.
That match against Billy Gunn and his son, that could have been a pay-per-view, possibly. You could have did more there than immediate match, immediate squash win. And you actually broke up the Gun Club. Daisy, get that fucking mouse. You broke up the Gun Club, and I thought the Acclaim too quick as well. I know why, but a little early on that breakup. Because they were like the best thing coming out week after week when Billy was pushing the wheelchair. And I know what's-his-name came back from injury, but that didn't mean you had to break that up automatically. You could have let that roll for a minute. But AEW's in a position where WWE's getting hotter. And now whether shit has changed or not, there's a perception that shit's different. When you see Johnny Wrestling come out, now all these guys that maybe thought WWE was a never again, well, they might start to relook at that.
We should save this for the show.
Oh, I thought this was the show.
Oh, I haven't even started the stream yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll re-say that. I can re-say all that. I thought it was going. I thought.
No. I was gonna help you real quick and then start the show.
I'll restart that. So when you guys do the review, I'll start with the Regal thing, and I'll say all that again. We'll see what Fatal thinks. All right, I'll wait. Yuta.
So Fatal called it in the air. Just Trovo? Just Trovo, right?
Whatever you want to do.
No. You call it in the
I
air.
don't care. Doesn't matter to me, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
Your call. I'll let you.
Fatal, did you hear what I just said or no?
What?
Oh, about I'll re-say it then when we do this review. I said a few things about AEW tonight. Hello, Bryce. Hello, Nadine.
You sure, my guy? Might you call it? I'm letting you call it.
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I don't care.
We're just gonna go straight to Trovo because I have it all synced up for Trovo. I'll make it simple. Since you said last week we had 15, right? 15 in the build, so we're going right to it.
I'm ready.
Fatal camera.
I
mode,
definitely,
yes?
I definitely wanted you to hear what I
no,
said
I'm
too,
not.
Fatal.
Okay. I'll make it. Then I'll do it very easily then. Oh shit! I'm going way too far.
Oh yeah, are you doing that thing for me or no?
Yeah. Did you want me to do that first, or did you want after the show?
Yeah, after. It's fine. I was just saying that the Discord thing. I was trying to show people who I was talking to. That's all.
Oh yeah. We could team view real quick. If you want to do the other thing at the same time, we can.
I sent it to you. If you just want to show me how to pull that up, it's just so I could show the people who you and Fatal are.
Yeah. I got you.
Or at least your memes.
2 secs. Making me re-log back in. All right, cool. All right. Sports is active.
Thank you, John Paul. Thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you so much, buddy, all night. Thank you. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it a lot. Almost sounds like rain. The clapping. Oh, it looks like Frank was over on Trovo. Nice. Did we lose everybody again?
No. I'm still here.
I'm still here.
You all right, Fatal?
Yeah, I'm good. Just tired. Was a little bit.
Got you. I was making
I
sure
am
you were
too.
okay, my guy.
No, I got a couple things I wanted to tell Fatal about the
Go ahead.
wrestling. All right, are we the review start?
I'm not live, but if you want to say it sooner, you can. I'm just getting. I'm just getting things set up real quick. I'm just making sure I got the right stuff, and I do. I'm just making sure that I have everything set up properly, and I do. This week I'm on my game. I have everything set up. So
About goddamn time.
shut up, Fatal. Dick. Fucking dick. Now you're throwing me a curveball. We're not using cams, so I need to now fix something, jackass.
And I'm gonna tell you what, and then I want to hear what you think, Fatal. I'm gonna give you a quick. When I look at AEW from afar.
I look at AEW and I see titties.
Titties.
I don't even see
and
titties.
Boobies and
I'm just
booties. Bootios.
I see
World's
bootios.
best cereal.
I see Fruity Loops.
Hello, Laura.
Now Snoop Loops. It's a real thing, Snoop Loops.
Blues.
Hey, Snoop Dogg's
Thank you,
an
John
innovator.
Paul.
Snoop Dogg comes out with everything.
You know what else Snoop Dogg came out with?
What?
D's
Bleach. No, what does Snoop Dogg wash his clothes with? Bleach.
Leach?
Yeah, it's Bleach. That's an old one from when I was a kid.
I need to load.
They would scream that in the halls.
Just give me a sec.
Bleach.
Leach.
Thank you, John Paul. That's great to hear. Shit. It's relaxing for me, too. Hi, Wara. Hi, Bryce. Shout out to Bryce Wara, and shout out to Christy Tuba Severo, and Jenny Saito, and R.A. Garcia. Oh, wait, where the fuck is it? Oh, shit. What up, Brandon McCarthy? The old Mr. Kanish. Fuck that Lego game. Only reason why my shit got unmonetized video was because I fucking the Batman song.
Yeah, I watched somebody else on YouTube get their whole shit. Their whole stream got taken down. Like it froze and it got taken down.
Mine did get taken down, but
they were playing Rage Against the Machine the whole entire stream, and then they got taken down. YouTube just
here's the problem with YouTube. If you do a video over or stream over 6 hours, which I generally do, you can't just cut out the 2-minute thing that made my video ineligible for monetization. Meaning the Batman Lego beginning is copyrighted. And I turn the music off, and there's still the music gets through in certain parts of the game, and it just gets you every time. I might as well just start telling them, right?
There. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm almost done.
There she was, just a walking down the street, singing to what titty titty tum titty too. She looked good. She looked fine. Lost my mind. There she was, just a walking down the street, singing to what titty titty tum titty too. Smoking Krypton, and we even mixed it with the blues, singing to a diddy diddy dum diddy do. There she was, just a Kanichi, singing Kanichi wa Kanich. She look cage. She look wa.
Alright, we should be good to go. Alright, we should be good to go. I just had to do some minor splicing, but we should be good to go.
What does that mean again?
I just had to fix some things.
She looks good.
Around. Test widget done. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. I'll just put that right there.
The breaking news sound? I could probably do that.
Alright.
I mean, I could definitely do that. There's a breaking news sound? We'll have to make up our own.
1, 2, 3, go.
There she was, just a walking down the street, singing do-a-diddy diddy dum diddy do. She looked good.
Beto, you here?
Yep.
Alright, we're good to go. Alright.
Okay.
We're
All right,
also
Fatal.
recording. So what's up, guys? Welcome into another episode of the Dynamite review for 8/31/2022. Go home show for all out. Tonight was a little weird. How they had some of the setup. I'm here with Always Smoking, aka Sir Joseph Pesci, and also Fatal. Go ahead and say hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello and welcome.
And Fatal's also the other owner of Slam Zone Sports.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta let this dog out.
Yeah, right on. And Fatal, go ahead and introduce what Slam Zone Sports is to the audience.
We are Slam Zone Sports. We are a wrestling podcast, gaming podcast, all sports podcast. We talk about wrestling, football, basketball, baseball, hockey, all the above, as well as esports gaming as well. And we do live reactions and live reviews to all pay-per-views. And even some TV shows.
Anyway, guys, sorry, I had to go change the title over on Trovo. My bad. So guys, hopefully the stuff is working good. Last week we had massive dropping frames. I don't know what that was all about. Probably Spectrum. So yeah. Dynamite, Fatal, go ahead. Go ahead and give your opinion real quick. What you thought? What was good? What was not good?
The trios match was pretty good. It was to be expected. I really enjoyed the John Moxley promo. That was probably my favorite point of the whole match. Probably the high point. And it was the opener. Go figure. I think MJF was gonna make an appearance? Yes. Was I disappointed? A little. Did I still think that CM Punk was still gonna end up facing him at All Out? Yeah. But I fully expected a Punk heel turn, and I felt like I was kind of robbed of that.
I agree with you on that one. I 100% agree with you on the whole CM
Now,
Punk.
while I agree with the whole Ace Steel thing coming out and, trying to talk some sense into them because they have a lot of history, this and that, trying to, rekindle a fire that's buried within Punk. I see the storyline there, but Punk should have went full heel, full bore on that promo before Ace Steel came out.
I agree with you.
The way that Ace Steel came out could have been entirely different.
100% agree. The one thing I will say about the whole CM Punk thing. What's up with the crybaby shit? Like just throughout the whole promo, like it looked like he was about to cry, like literally cry, and it was like, are we pulling a John Cena?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole promo could have went different. The whole heel turn could have went different. And instead we got the sentimental Punk. We got the I'm down on my luck and I'm just ready to quit and walk out Punk.
Right.
No.
I didn't understand. I really didn't understand the whole really the whole beginning, middle, and end of that promo. Really, the whole beginning, middle, and end of that promo was just redonkulous. And then that falls really on AEW. Really, I'm sorry.
The worst part about it was he started the heel promo, the heel turn off really strong. That first sentence, and then it crashed and burned right afterwards.
Right,
and here's the other thing I will tell you.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Hey, listen, you definitely okay. And let me go. Oh, I'll wait till you go. Then there's something I wanted to tell you guys. Yeah.
One thing I will say, Fatal, I will say to start the night with that promo. The one thing I will say, it felt to me, literally from the beginning, middle, and end, it felt like a John Cena promo. Like, just flat out at the very beginning, it fell flat. And I blame AEW for this. They got to start writing better. Because CM Punk could have flipped that so many different ways. He could have said, yeah, I lost. I'm gonna get back on the horse. There's so many different ways he could do that, and he could have just shit on Moxley anyway, saying, "You beat me basically when I was down on my luck with my injury, and I'm gonna show you next by shoving my foot."
He came back on, when it wasn't 100% and this and that,
Yeah, it was like a typical John Cena promo because you get that from John Cena. It's like, okay, I'm rolling my eyes. He's about ready to cry. I'm like, to the point to where are you using fake tears? Are you in the back doing this like whole pump yourself up to be sad? And it was like the crowd was booing him at first. If you didn't hear that, they were booing him. When they were going to the sad tears, and I'm like, dude, you're in Chicago.
When he should have went
Hello,
full heel turn. He should have changed his promo. He should have started to take them tears and turn it against the fans. Turn on your fans, go heel. Oh, it's all your fault. The reason why I came back to defend that title, blah, blah, blah. I was listening to you too much. Boom. Full heel turn. His whole hometown crowd turns on him. He can carry that heel turn for the next whole year.
Right.
All right, hey, real quick. So, Fatal, this is what I was saying to Rafe before we went on. And I said the first thing, this is my problem with AEW. Okay. Every person they brought in when they had the chance to strike, when WWE was literally just giving you the craziest shit you ever seen and they were just releasing all the good players. First thing you do is you bring in Regal. You have a roster that has people that don't talk. So what did you do? You took Moxley and Bryan Daniels. You put them together for no reason. They didn't even need to be together. Yeah, Regal might be able to talk better than both of them, but they didn't need a talker for them. They didn't need no... If you maybe wanted to put Moxley in the Combat Club, that's one thing. You didn't need to put Daniel Bryan there. You could put Moxley there with someone else. The whole Yudo thing, that hasn't amounted to anything. The other thing is, when you brought in, everybody you brought in that was hot from WWE, you have done your best job to cool them down. It's not about what you did tonight. Like, tonight was a decent show. It's about what you're not doing. Last week, they were in Cleveland. Wardlow's from here. So what'd they do? Let's not put him on Dynamite. Let's put him on Rampage. Because Rampage is failing right now. But
they put him on Dynamite this week, though. They did.
Oh, I'm talking about last week. He was in Cleveland.
Oh.
Think of the pop he would have got in his hometown. You could have put him in a nice, good, minor one-on-ones. You should have never gave Moxley another belt. If anything, if Punk, you should have, if Punk was always going to come back in September, it should have been just somebody, challenging him come September. This stuff, the way they did it, like you said, the crying thing, that was not that great. What he did after was good, but he's lucky they were in Chicago. I don't know how that would have been perceived. I did like the trios match, but the more and more I watch the Young Bucks, the more I see what Cornette's talking about is they just look too young. They do end up in some good matches. I do like one of the Jacksons. The other one's useless, man. He just looks too much like a kid. Omega's good. Ospreay is good.
Can I interrupt you? Can I interrupt you real quick on something? Well, I will say this. Every Young Bucks match looks the same to me. They do the same moves. It's all like they choreograph it before they even do it. And it's like, can you just do something new? Like, can you come out the gate, do something new instead of like these dips, flies, dives?
It's like watching the Usos.
Yeah, yes.
Usos are better than the Young Bucks, though.
Yes, I agree with that. I do, 100%.
The Usos are capable of being in a match against, I've seen some great New Day and Uso matches. Even though they did it a million times. They were some good ones. Yeah, but in the
same aspect, it's just repetitive. And the only thing that the Usos have over the Young Bucks is the Usos has just been that repetition of every match, the same moves every match, the same cycle every match for a longer period of time. AEW has only been around for going on 3 years. The Usos have been doing that for going on a fucking decade.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't hate the Usos, but I like them more as characters.
Okay, so Fatal, in the vein of what I'm trying to say,
they do the same 4 moves. So Fatal's right when I'm trying to think of when they.
Okay,
do
so
moves.
the Usos. Okay, so here's your differences when it comes to the Usos versus the Young Bucks, right? The differences between both of them is you can have the Usos do a non-traditional flying over the top rope and
I
whatnot,
think
and
the
they'll do
Usos
that
look
and get
athletic.
victors.
I think they look more athletic. And
They
when
look
they're
more
next to the
traditionally
rope.
like wrestlers, honestly, where they don't do the dips, fly, and dives. They do it in special circumstances when they need to, in certain matches. And the thing is with the Young Bucks is you see the same thing every week from them. The
Two
same
things stuck out.
cookie cutter. Go
Two
ahead.
things stuck out in that trios match: Omega and Ospreay. Because listen, when Omega did that one, I don't know what's that DDT or that like suplex, that German suplex he does when he grabs their hands up by their head. Whatever that move is sweet. And then Ospreay did one. But when you, like you said, you watch the Young Bucks, they do those super kicks, and they don't even do a Shawn Michaels super kick. Like
It doesn't look good. It doesn't come
it
off
doesn't.
looking
The
good.
way the WWE would do the camera and the way Shawn would do the
It's
super
sloppy.
kick.
It's
Yes.
sloppy the way the Bucks do it, and
Yes.
even the way the Usos do it sometimes.
Well, the camera doesn't help the thing is the camera does not help the action really. When you saw Shawn Michaels hit that sweet chin music, there
It
was a
looked
build
like you got somebody out. It looked like you.
Yeah. It like when Dolph Ziggler hits it or Shawn Michaels hits it or Adam Cole hits it, you feel the super kick coming. They build it up, and the thing with the Young Bucks is they don't. Like Kenny Omega sells you on the V trigger before it happens, so you know that something like is gonna happen dramatically. And the thing with the Young Bucks, I just don't feel them. You know, the thing is, ever since they've came into AEW, I felt them at first. Now here we are. The honeymoon period is over.
I'll be honest. I liked them when I was watching Being the Elite. I was getting into their story in the beginning. But ever since they let Private Party, and this was their first month in existence, ever since they put Private Party over in front of a new audience, to me they were new. And to a lot of these Americans, I don't give a fuck. They were new to a lot of people, except for the hardcores. You know what I mean? Some people don't even know to this day that Being Elite. I can't imagine what I would think of the Young Bucks if I didn't see Being the Elite. I'd probably hate them. But I like Omega. They got a lot of guys that could do stuff. The question is, where are these guys on their contracts now? And are they still believe in AEW? This MJF thing is just, from where he was and how hot he was to where they've cooled that down. They've done their best to cool down everything hot they've brought in. I'm not saying Kyle O'Reilly and Bob Fish were going to be the next thing, but you could have done more with them. I'm
going to interrupt you with that one. The thing with the whole MJF, they had a contract dispute. And I don't blame him for that. You know, the one thing that people don't realize is MJF deserves to be paid more for what he does. And the thing is, he finally got what he wants. That's been stated that he sat down with Tony Khan and they reached an agreement. So which tells me that they're saving him for All Out, which makes sense. You want to give him that big push. And the thing about FTR, I feel really bad for them, but I understand it in a game aspect. They got to sell DLC. And I guarantee this game is not going to be $60. I guarantee their first offering is going to be like, I'm going to say 45. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to sell you on DLC. I think the FTR thing is going to be.
If Kenny Omega isn't making them at 60 for their first game, then something's up.
Well, it's already come out that
and this is why I say that. Kenny Omega's supposed to be this video game guy.
Right.
So if he says your game's 60, so it's like if he put out a $40 game, unless he said, hey guys, this is a $60 game, we're doing you on the. See, it wouldn't make no sense to cut away.
Kenny Omega came out and did admit that the game's not going to have all your favorite wrestlers. He said they expect to be the first offering, not to be the be all end all. But the thing is with that is that tells me the price is going to be cheap and they're going to have tons of DLC, which they're going to compensate with the extra. With going cheap, they're going to have a season pass and probably somewhat of a DLC pack. Because they showed off at Gamescom, right? one of the biggest events that they have in on Europe side, and they showed off the game, and the first thing they showed off was Paul White wrestling versus, I think it was John Moxley or somebody, and they were I don't know who, I think it was, and they were clubbing him, and he wasn't going down, and the fists were going through the character, and the first thing you hear from Uno is, "Whoops, our bad." He was panicking within that moment because they knew that was a glitch.
Yeah, and Uno's a part of it too. Yeah, and I know he's a video gamer. And the Dark Order, I know they're trying to keep that going. And they were never supposed to make it baby. Here, hey Tony, did you ever say it out loud? We're gonna call something dark babyface. And if you believe for 1 second, Tony, since our boy passed away, that the Dark Order is any more over today than they were 300 whatever days ago it was since Brody passed. They're no better than they were. They came out and said, no, we're still here to stay. Well, problem with Pizza Uno, that's what what's his name calls him, is he looks unathletic. So you need to make him a mouthpiece. You can't be throwing him out as the main wrestler. I remember when they let him main event a Dynamite, I was like, oh God, this company is missing. They have like Ricky Starks, Hobbs. They threw him out for a main event. You got Castanova. Where was he tonight?
They saved him for Rampage. What you were saying earlier, before we even launched the stream tonight, when you were saying was
you're not doing well enough booking to save Castanova for Rampage, Tony. You got to bring out your players. You're not. You could have had him on Rampage if you would have played your Dynamite cards right. And why the fuck is Wardlow in fucking triple threat matches every week? Quit doing that so you don't have to put these. You know what he's thinking? Well, if I put him in solo matches, he'll get fucking washed out or watered down. Well, he is your television champion. It's supposed to, in history get defended on TBS. That's the point of that belt. So the fans can understand one belt getting defended every week. It's the goddamn television belt because that's what it always was meant to do. Which they call the TBS belt. But I remember that belt when I was in 91 when it was the TNT, TBS, their television title. It just wasn't as nice as the one now.
Fatal, what do you think about all this, about what we're talking about? I don't know, Fatal, you here, buddy?
Somehow we keep losing them.
My bad. What was the question?
Well, we were talking about AEW. We were talking about AEW's
no, I heard
game.
most of it.
We were talking about AEW's game. We were talking about
the video game on how it's not going to include most of the characters and this and that, and how Kenny Omega is a big video game guy.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about pricing. I think the pricing's going to be a little bit. It's going to come in.
I think it's going to be a little bit humbler than what you think. I don't think it's going to be a $60 game. I think it's going to be $39.99.
Wow.
No.
Surprised. I thought then that's them saying they failed. To me, if Kenny Omega, the video game guy, ain't giving you a $60 game, that's kind of... That's a
But
shot.
how many people are going to go out and buy the game at $60, versus just watching other people play it and see if they want to buy it?
I think if there's one thing the AEW crowd has, is that video game crowd. So I think they would have enough of their just fans that maybe not even play video games buy that game just to have it as their collection of AEW bullshit. Or you know what I mean, not bullshit, but I will be surprised if it's a $40 game. If it's a $40 game and all this time they spent in it, that's telling you something, because that's a lot of money to pass up. And if I was Kenny Omega, hey guys, not only did I give you a $60 game, it's an $80 game, but I'm giving it to you for $60. Damn, 40 Omega?
Yeah, I think the game drops at $40, and I think they put DLC
even if they
in
sold
it.
1 million copies, what's 1 million times 20? That's 20 million. That $20 will be there. And I'll be shocked. I could be wrong. I'll be shocked.
Wow, so So if you guys go look at the trailer for AEW's Fight Forever, they're giving you the original THQ logo in the trailer.
What does that mean?
The original THQ logo, THC Nordic, is turning back into THQ.
Oh, is that a video game
New owner,
thing?
yeah, new ownership. I forgot they're going back to the original THQ logo from back in the day. So that's gonna be a shot at WWE if you think about it. Think of the reverse of that. THQ and Ukes making a video game and not a WWE product. That is shocking in 2022 to me.
Yep. All I'm saying is if they release it for $40, more people buy it. And then if more people buy it, more people get into it. It
I
opens
guess you're
the
right.
door
I mean,
for
I guess you're
more
right. I just thought that's a
DLC,
lot of money. You don't see
more
many
added
games.
characters, and then you double that. You know, you double that off of DLC.
Yeah. If anything, it'll be 50 out the door with taxes.
They haven't. They said pricing to be announced soon. So which is telling me, if this is the case, if pricing's going to be announced, I'm assuming they're going to go the safe direction. Fatal. I think I agree with you there. I think they'll go 45 to about $39.99. I think what they'll do is they'll have a bundle for it. I think where it will be 60, where you get a battle pass of some sort or something of the range, or a pass for DLC. And then you'll get it over like year one. I don't think, and this is my personal opinion, I don't think they're going to come out with AEW Fight Forever 2 for a good 2 years after this. Because I think what they're going to do is they're going to see what the consensus is, and then they'll work on the next one.
Or if they'll
this
just
one.
see if they could just add DLC to this one and make it bigger.
Right. But you know they're going to make a second one. There's always going to be a number 2.
Of course.
Or they'll call it something else for the next one or something. I just hope they don't go down the route of calling it like Fight Forever 2045, blah, 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 through the, years and years and years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, here's my question is, are they going to release special edition controllers? There's so many different things they could do with this, too. Like fight sticks and whatnot to go alongside of it. The graphics look nice, I will put it that way. Graphics look fucking phenomenal. So what did you think of the Christian Cage? Fate, I'll leave that one to you and Jungle Boy. What did you think of this segment tonight?
To be honest, I missed that segment.
It's technically the same as same old. Basically, my dad, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like Christian's way bigger than that. I don't feel like that needed to be ever a segment.
Yeah, Christian was doing fine walking Luchasaurus out to the ring.
Right, and that was honestly really good.
That was good.
And it was going the right direction. And
now Jungle Boy's going backwards.
Failed.
Yeah.
Honestly, I will put it this way, Jungle Boy, and I was telling this to when you were gone for a moment. When we were watching it, I was telling Pesci that I was like, this shit is awful. Jungle Boy needs a manager behind him because he's too green right now. He's way too green to be on tele. He can't even cut a good promo. It's like I'm sitting here pointing the finger and I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I get it. Your dad should have gave you some good acting coaching job because literally you don't have it right now. You need a manager. You should have they should have never had these two go out at each other. But I get why they did. Because they gotta give Christian something at this point because he wasn't doing anything being a manager. Me and Pesci and yourself have been talking about this for weeks, months, that it didn't make any sense why Christian was literally a manager.
Well, they see Christian cut these cool-ass promos, and you're like, whoa, all right, let's keep that up. Then all of a sudden you're having Jungle Boy do his shit, and he sounds awful.
Well, we were talking about this months ago when Christian came back and he was doing his thing, and then we started having these comparisons about Edge and Christian. And we were all saying like Christian was cutting these amazing promos while Edge was doing the really good storylines. and then it tapered off, and then it fizzled out, and Edge has so far had the better comeback since being back personally, and Christian on the other side has been manager when his whole spigot was, I'm better than everybody else, and I will outwork.
I outwork everyone. And he was the Impact Champion, and since he was Impact Champion, he hasn't wrestled.
No. And he should be wrestling every week.
I don't know if that's because he's been hurt or he's only his contract told him. But dude, I like what they were doing with him, and you didn't have to get him away from Luchasaurus. That made no sense.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me.
Because all they're doing is re-hinting that Luchasaurus is going to turn on dude again. So
now here's my question on the commentary booth. Have you guys noticed the last couple weeks Tony Schiavone has not been on the booth? You notice that? He's been doing more announcing, now being a interview guy than an actual on the desk. You notice that?
Well, he gets as far as a crowd, and the knock on him is he doesn't know the new lingo.
What was that?
Talking to me?
Yeah. You were saying something. Sorry.
Oh. I thought Fado was about to say something. No, I said, Giovanni's problem is, and it'd be the same with me. He doesn't know the new lingo, the moves, the histories, the blah, blah, blahs.
Right.
You know what I mean? And JR, it's not that Jim Ross knows a lot of these guys, but Jim Ross is just more of a traditional announcer that could evolve a little bit better than Giovanni could.
Right.
Giovanni, people didn't put this in consideration. When Giovanni did Nitro, he knew Flair. He knew these guys. He was watching every day. Yeah, he was, and he has been around, and he does do that Evolution show with Big Show. So at the same time, he should be a lot farther along. But I like the idea of just 3 instead of 4.
Right, and I agree having a couple of guests on the panel, when they're doing the matches, because I do like Regal and I do like, Jericho to a certain extent. They complement each other when they're commentating. If you're not going to
have Regal be a heel manager, then you need to put him on their announce booth. I mean, this is just, it's right. Common sense. It's like WWE. WWE should have had Booker as an announcer a long time ago with Lawler. If we're going to pay those two, why don't we have them be announcers? Yeah, Lawler really can't be the guy he used to be.
Put them on SmackDown. Like, Booker was good when he was on SmackDown as an announcer.
What was their knock on him?
I don't know.
I want to know what made Vince move Booker.
Announcer.
I want to know who had a problem with Booker, because everyone they put after Booker, it was like, where's Booker?
Or maybe it was Booker's decision,
The only announcer I
wanted to walk away. Because I think when he walked away from announcing there at SmackDown is when he joined TNA and he had another run wrestling.
Rinaldi. That was the only guy I liked that they brought in. I mean, he's been gone.
Ronaldo? Yeah, I agree with that. Mario Ronaldo? I agree with that.
He was good. He actually had that off-the-jump voice where I'm like, oh, I like that. But then they moved him to NXT, and before you know it, he was fired for no
He's gone. He's nowhere
Well, you
now.
could think Mr. Cowboy...
He's actually doing boxing, Fatal. I saw him at a boxing thing. They got him doing
he does Showtime pay-per-view boxing and HBO's Time.
Because I heard him, and I'm like, wow, he sounds great for this boxing match. And I'm like, WWE missed the boat on this match.
The thing is with him, it was because John Bradshaw Layfield and Laurinaitis got him fired. Yeah, they got him thrown out of WWE, and it was really bad when it happened. Because he was the best thing about NXT. When they brought in him, and they at the time they had Corey Graves, him, and someone else on the mic.
Nigel or whatever.
And it worked, and it just worked. It was great. Nigel knew the matches, knew the moves.
Saxon and Corey Graves by themselves work fine. You could maybe add another wrestler with them. You don't need to add a no-namer with them. That's what kills those 3 is when they put that no-namer.
I think the UFC guy, the former UFC announcer guy on Raw should go.
Oh, that's who he is. Yeah, he should go. That's where he came from. See,
he's robotic. Yeah, he's robotic.
I don't even hear him at times. At times you're struggling to hear what he's bringing to the announcing other than announcing. Coming up, next match, Jim Crick versus Andre the Giant. You know, whatever.
So, the women's match, what do we think about that? What do we think about the tag team match? We had Tony Storm and...
That's more for you guys to rate, because I'm not really into the women's wrestling. I'd
Really
rather have the women with the guys. I'd rather have them integrated with the guys a little more.
Here's what I
Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair match. I like those kind of women's matches. Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. That was good.
Here's my thing is they should take the women's wrestling thing and just add it as another show personally. Like, I've had this opinion and for a minute, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I see this wrong. But I think what they should do is take Rampage, put it on Thursdays. On TBS. Just put it on Thursdays. And then you have Wednesday, Thursday.
I don't think it's a good enough show to be on Thursday.
I think Fatal proposes.
Time slot, so that's why they get it. That
you
time
put it on
slot's
Thursday, you make it 2 hours, and then you promote it better on Dynamite. The reason why that Rampage isn't doing so well, did you see a single fucking promo for Rampage tonight on Dynamite in 2 hours?
No.
Not a single fucking one.
No.
And it's literally 2 days before All Out.
Well, here's my thing. Here's my thing fatal to that, right? Tony Khan keeps saying, "Oh, I'm trying to compete with SmackDown. I'm trying to compete with them." No, you're not.
You're not.
If you were competing with them, you would put shit behind it.
That's crazy. That's crazy
you
that
would
he
be
says
promoting
that.
it.
It
That's
needs
crazy
to be
that
live
says
every
that out
week.
loud.
He needs to put it live. I can't stand the fact that he's now talking about.
Well, Rampage is supposed to go live starting in October.
Well, okay, so in September they're going to be competing with NXT because
Rampage should have always been at their Jacksonville location live. Like an NXT
Yes.
show. Like an
Yes.
NXT, and then you fill that place. Whether you got to give people free tickets, where they had the COVID at. Rampage should be where they did the COVID. I don't know if, because football is going on, if that kills that.
It
But they
probably
should
does
be
because
doing
it's in
it
their
there.
stadium.
But
It's
it's
in
on Friday.
Jacksonville Stadium.
It's on a Friday,
Stadium.
though. It's on a Friday.
Okay,
though,
so,
where
but
there's no
here's the-
practice.
here's so-
That's usually a football player's off day that night.
So here's what Tony Khan wants to do going forward. So AEW is going to be going back to Tuesday nights when the MLB playoff starts happening. They're going to be competing with NXT. We're going to really see, and I'm going to tell you this, we're going to really see where the numbers lie when NXT and...
I got a question for both of you, too, after that. It's about that. Let me go fill my drink.
When you see both of these companies go at each other, we're going to really see. Because right now, WWE's on an uprise. And the scary part to me is with AEW, Tony Khan keeps doing what he is doing, he's going to lose some fans. It's already happening. And the thing is with him...
The way he's booking is enough booking to keep his current fans. That's it.
Right.
Like, it's not like I'm going anywhere. He's done enough to keep those like, there's like 1 million wrestling fans out there, like us, you know, just amongst us, that will always just, like, follow the product. But he made it sound like they were growing when they brought Punk. This is the beginning of new stuff, and think of all the stuff we've done. I guess they've done a lot of stuff except for raise their audience. I don't know. Maybe they do have... The Young Bucks did once say, I couldn't imagine a lot of our fans having having cable. A lot of our fans follow us online. So they used to say that in the beginning. I wonder where their thoughts are on that. If I could ask them one thing, do you guys believe more of your fans don't have cable? Is that why you guys don't hit 2 million?
Well, here's the thing is, did you see the segment tonight when CM Punk called out this guy in the audience, called him a fat blah, 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 and then he said, whoops, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Whoops, I'm so sorry. Like, he was like literally cutting this beautiful thing because I guess a fan was heckling him.
Thank
in
you,
the
Adele.
audience. And he pointed at him live on camera and pointed at him, called him some fat waste of space or something like that. And then he went, oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to do that. Whoops, my bad. Yep, I can't. You know, because of the new sanctions that they've been doing on their show, because they want to please TNT and TBS. because the owner of Discovery Warner Group now does not like
Thanks,
scripted
Queen.
television.
No, you're right. And the question
He fucked
is,
up he fucked up that segment, and I went, oh, here we go. Now he's got to make something out of nothing because he screwed up. He just realized he screwed up, and you could see it on his face when he did it.
the question is this. Let's just say they always hold the 900 to a million. Is TNT, with the new moves being done over there, I guess there's something being done from the top, will they keep that slot they have with the million fans? You know, and the 900 and the swearing and the...
Discovery Warner guy, Zuzlov, he has stated he doesn't like scripted television. What is wrestling? A scripted product. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but you can make the argument to that guy that it ain't.
Right, but at the same moment, he thinks this way, and for all accounts is AEW's contract's almost up with do they continue? Or does Tony Khan go, well, screw it, I'll go to Netflix? I bring my live television to Netflix, because Netflix has been talking about wanting to do live wrestling shows, that they've been in talks with WWE for a minute to bring their shows off of Fox and pay them a whole mess of money. So, to me, I could totally see Tony Khan pulling a swerve and going to Amazon or one of them. I really could, and go live that way like the NFL does for their Thursday Night Football. I could see it.
And I believe, isn't Raw back up to 2 million now?
Yes.
Yeah, so see what happens when WWE gets hot. And not only are they hot right now, you're still curious on, okay, they got some more stuff going on. What are they going to do with Johnny Wrestling? And I'm not even a Johnny Wrestling guy. But what Triple H showed you was, yeah, these guys might not be the greatest things in the world, but they kind of add to our show. And there is enough people into them, to get the at least crowd going. Yeah, we might not add anybody with Johnny Wrestling, but at least we're going to get our diehards going.
And not only are they seeing that, but they're seeing that the door is open for formerly released superstars by Vince McMahon over the past 2 years to now step back through and come in
Look
and
at
have
Dakota
a really
Kai.
good run.
She looks pretty decent. Like I
Look
said,
at
I like
Karrion
the
Kross.
Dakota Kai effect.
Yeah, look at
Karrion
Karrion
Kross
Kross. He was basically wrote off of television. He was killed. His call up was dead. Absolutely dead. You had him job to Jeff Hardy. You
Okay, so I do apologize. So let's go over this match card that's happening for Sunday.
Hello, my queen.
So you guys ready for it? So we got Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. We have the AEW. Well, Rampage is going to be interesting because we're going to see who's going to be in the finale for the AEW World's Trios Champion finale. We're going to have the AEW.
Did you agree with me on the Steven Regal thing? They should have put Regal with somebody else, not Moxley and Daniel Bryan. They're fine.
I don't know. I think Regal's doing good where he's at, though.
And why haven't they not brought in Regal's son? I know he signed with NXT, but I was like, damn, his father's over. Wouldn't you want to be with your father more than being in WWE? But I kind of understand why. I understand,
I hate listening to Tony Khan defend his company, too. It's the worst. It sounds so unprofessional the way he defends it. He doesn't defend it in a professional manner. There's a way to defend your shit professionally. He, made a couple good points with the CM Punk shit the one time, but then that just made CM Punk's ego go later. Once you told him he was number one and blah, blah, blah. I mean, he probably would always...
Tony Khan, see, the thing is, Tony Khan has been teasing for a while, like, his shows are, the be-all, end-all. And the thing is, he goes on Busted Open Radio or one of these podcasting places, and he'll shoot his mouth off, and it's the one thing I wish he would stop talking. Say, yeah, our product is good, but it needs improvement. Like, here's the thing. You don't have a deal for Ring of Honor. We don't know where that's going. And day by day, you keep pushing people.
Well, I hate that they show Ring of Honor belts, but no Ring of Honor show. That's why you need to do something with Rampage and somehow convert it to a Ring of Honor thing without getting TBS upset.
Well, here's the thing that Tony Khan...
Imagine Rampage going 2 hours, and for the second hour, you have all ROH.
I'm cool with with Rampage.
Well,
going 2
here's
hours.
what Tony
I'm
Khan
not
wants to
against
do with
longer
Ramp.
wrestling shows. I'm not against.
So here's what Tony Khan wants to do with Rampage and everything going forward. From what he has stated, he wants to tape, and I said this is insane. So just picture being a fan at an event. You're sitting for 4.5 hours. He wants to give you Rampage, All Elite Women, and then Dynamite. So you're sitting there for 4 hours. Who wants to sit there for 4.5 hours? Meanwhile, you have to go to work and everything the next day. It's like, to me, Tony Khan should have these all separated. While they're filming Dark, they should have All Elite Women being filmed, put on YouTube or whatever. Or go shop it around, wherever you need to shop it around, Paramount Plus, whatever. And I think Rampage should go to 2 hours. I personally think, I agree with you guys, 2 hours. And you put Ring of Honor.
Dark. I tried watching Dark yesterday. I was like, oh shit, this show's
Dark is just becoming a developmental talent type deal, and people they're scouting on.
That show's done. And Elevation, I forget what day it is on. It still has Schiavone and Big Show.
Well, Elevation is their Monday Night Raw, technically, what they're going for, and it on YouTube. But the thing is with it is that they need to put it on TV. It's much better than Dark. It's way better than Dark. And I think Paul White's coming in on his own on being a commentator guy. He wants to come back as Captain Insano. I think it would be hilarious to see that. He's got the rights and everything for it, and Tony Khan gave him the okay to do so. So I think, Paul White's last run should be like that. I think it would be perfect. My whole thing is AEW's got to fix, literally got to fix, honestly, their whole pacing. As a fan going to these events, the scripting needs to be a little bit better. The way they book needs to be a little bit better. And they need to start bringing these people that they have sitting in the back burner. Like, for instance, Colt Cabana. Like Brian Cage. Like The Redeemer. They need to do more. Bring in CJ Perry to be his manager. They need to do a lot more for these wrestlers before WWE calls them back. And they do go to WWE and they do have a better career over on the other side. And then we go, well, their AEW run was Malnuke, so who gives a shit? Their WWE's better. I just don't want to see what happened with WCW in AEW. What happened with WCW is a lot of the wrestling talent was misutilized and not booked properly. And the top guys got where they needed to be while the others got shoved. And then, you brought in bad creative, and then we all know what happened with WCW. But it's just my personal opinion. I think AEW could turn this around. They can make it way, way better. I think Tony Khan is way stretched too thin. I think he bought Ring of Honor, and I personally think he's just stretching it way too thin. He's stretched way too thin.
He needs managers on each show that are running each show while
he needs a creative team on each one.
Yes. Yes.
He needs a creative team on each one of those products.
And then he focuses mainly on Dynamite and pay-per-views.
Well, focus on the main storylines. Like, you can have an input. I'm not saying Vince McMahon had an input on everything, but delegate that out to other people. He's running a football team for Europe. He's also running a football team here in the States. He's running something else. He's running 3 different sports leagues and shit like that. And it's like,
what up, Ashby?
How many jobs can one man do before, he just can't do it no more? Something is going to fall short, With that many things on your task list every day, something is getting put on the back burner.
Right.
And, for Tony Khan and wrestling being his second option for money making, it's going to be wrestling that gets put on the back burner before football.
Right. And also brings up the question is, what happens if TNT does not re-sign them or extend their contract and they have to go somewhere else?
That's where I'm at. Is if they just keep where they are at now and keep that million.
Is it good enough?
Yeah, in today's day with cable as down as it is, like Dave Meltzer said, cable's down everywhere, but...
Well, my thing is, I wouldn't mind...
It might become Impact.
I wouldn't mind seeing AEW go, well, hey, TNT, maybe we don't renew, maybe they don't extend, and maybe they go to Netflix. or an Amazon Prime, and
That
they
was
become
another
a little
thing they
bit.
failed when AEW tried to do that Impact little thing they did. They didn't do that well. That crossover could
No,
have been a lot more heartfelt.
Yep.
It's the problem. It's not about what. It's not about. It's their wrestlers or anything.
Yeah, but that's not entirely AEW and Tony Khan's fault either, because it's on the record stating that Scott
Yeah.
D'Amore was a really hard person.
Yeah,
to deal
I'm
with.
guessing. I'm guessing it probably was not all AEW.
Scott
You
D'Amore,
know-
Scott D'Amore, and also New Japan Pro Wrestling haven't gotten along either. He's very stubborn in his ways, and Ed Nordholm is stuck in his way. The problem with Impact, and I will say this on this show, and I watch Impact
They're
religiously.
run by Anthem, they're owned by Anthem, which is Ed Nordholm product, and then Scott
On his
D'Amore's
network.
a big fucking Anthem guy, he's all up Ed Nordholm's ass. Like,
The problem is it's not so much, and if we're going to get into talking about what happened today, a lot of Impact wrestlers requested the release. And
Good Brothers are gone. The Good Brothers are gone, and they're looking to either head to New Japan, and there's rumors they might go back to WWE to reunite with AJ, or they're going to AEW.
Well, my thing is that they'll probably land back in WWE, but the thing is, Impact's losing stars. And the reason why is they're not on a good network. They're probably not paying their wrestlers. They're probably paying them per appearance. The only good site that I see is their women's division with Taya Valkyrie. And it's a shame Taya Valkyrie is not in AEW right now. That is just blasphemy why she is not in AEW at all. Or Jordan Grace. Or any of these people. Because their women's division in AEW right now, hearing about Thunder Rosa, and I think that whole situation is stupid in itself. But I understand why Tony Khan is doing it. And a lot of people don't realize this. And I was listening to somebody
use the restroom real quick.
I was listening to somebody on YouTube talking about this, right? And I agree with it 100%. Is you gotta please your people up above, right? The Warner Brothers / Discovery Media Group, right? And whatever Zelensky or whatever his name is, that owns complete control of both. And the other chick, I think, the other chick that is co-CEO, they don't like scripted television. So what do you do? You please them, and what it looks like to me, Tony Khan is just allowing fuck all to appeal to the execs to keep.
Yeah, that's true. You can see it in their promos. They're kind of on the wing, off the fly, just delivering whatever comes off the top of their head like a fucking, like an improv.
You could see that, and I started picking up on that, and then I was listening to this guy talking about it, and I was just like, that makes sense. You see it when John Moxley comes out. You could totally see that he's not on a script. He's just picking up a mic and go. Eddie Kingston, pick up a mic and go. And I get why all these reports, now it makes sense with all the reports. It puts it in perspective with all the reports coming out the locker room is this. Because Tony Khan puts that out there like that.
Just go with it and feed off the crowd, is what they're being told to do.
Yeah.
Go with it, feed off the crowd, and if you feel like you're not over with the crowd, then just end it,
Right.
Call somebody out for a fight, and that'll pick it up.
Right. So the matches for this weekend: Bryan Danielson and Chris Jericho, AEW World Trios Champion finale, or finals. Sorry, finale.
That is the final. That's the grand final.
Then we got AEW Interim Women's Championship, and by the way, Thunder Rosa ain't hurt.
Can we please stop the interim championships?
Yes, I agree. And the Undisputed Championship names?
Fucking
over and over
stop
again?
It.
5 times a
Stop
year?
It.
What's
I'm
next?
tired
All
of it. I'm
Atlantic?
over it.
All Atlantic Undisputed Champion?
This has even flooded and crossed over into the NWA scene. Like, they just had on their NWA Night 74, whatever the fuck it was, Night 2, their big pay-per-view they had.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, like, the Requiem, whatever the fuck their name is, came and entered themselves in the Battle Royal to try to unify 2 different tag team championships.
Yeah, they're doing the whole they're doing a North American tag team belt or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
really follow NWA
What
like
the
that like
fuck?
I used to.
It was the United States champion or tag team titles.
Well,
is
the
what it
thing
was
is
on
NWA, the thing is with NWA, and I've always said this, is Billy Corgan owning it. He's trying to keep it nostalgia, right? He's trying to keep it old school NWA, but you're in a bingo hall.
NWA.
You're on Fight TV. Here's
But
my
that's
thing.
what they did on the old school, right?
What's
They
Fight
were
TV?
fighting in bingo halls.
NWA. No, NWA was actually in a news studio, and they would cut amazing promos with Ric Flair. The problem is with Billy Corgan owning it. He's trying to keep his nostalgia, but it's falling flat because he's not getting with the times with NWA. NWA is still doing this old traditional shit, and they're trying to get by with doing the old traditional shit when he needs to.
How are they still able to have all these stars on there? Just, I don't get it.
They get paid per appearance.
Well, yeah, they must be getting paid well for guys like EC3. You know, when the fuck is Nick Aldis gonna stop taking daily pay from fucking NWA and join a real promotion?
Is EC3 in NWA?
He just fucking wrestled on their fucking pay per
I
view.
thought,
Yeah,
but
that was
EC3
his
has
debut.
his own promotion, they said. I
Well,
thought
the
they said
rumor
he
has
started his own
it-
promotion.
EC3
So-
is the leader of Control Your Narrative, which is his little faction of fucking, you know.
Well, it's actually a wrestling promotion, and I can answer that. Braun Strowman is in talks with WWE. That's the rumor to go back to WWE. I don't know why. I understand
I'm
Bronson
not
Reed.
shocked. Triple H. I can see Triple H doing that.
And that's probably why EC3 showed up on NWA.
I understand Bronson Reed. I 100% get that. You know what I mean? I totally get it. Here's my thing with the All Out match card. Why the fuck do we have FTR and Wardlow versus Jay Lethal and the Motor Machine Guns?
Yeah.
Why isn't Wardlow defending his title?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why is it Wardlow? And you have all these guys you could put in
You
a
should
solo
just have
match.
FTR
Kyle O'Reilly,
versus...
Bob Fish, any of those guys. Tony Nese, the Tony Abs
Yeah.
guy or whatever. You could put him in a match versus Wardlow and have him get
Or
beat.
you could just do Jay Lethal versus Wardlow for the TNT title.
You could
and
have
Wardlow
FTR.
squash Jay Lethal and have FTR versus the fucking Machine Guns. And it would be
I really
fucking great.
thought they should have had FTR versus Swerve and no disrespect to the
No.
Acclaim. I
No,
like the Acclaim.
Need this. The Acclaim need this shot, and I think they're gonna win.
Well, here's my booking on that. You have the Acclaim be #1 contenders, literally, and then what you do is you have FTR. You have FTR win it, right? Let FTR have the AEW titles for a minute, have them be full of gold, and then drop the belts to them.
No, you don't have FTR drop the titles to the Acclaim. Are you kidding?
Not all their belts, just the AEW one.
No, you don't drop titles to the Acclaim, not if you're FTR. You take the titles from
Yeah.
the Acclaim. The
Yeah,
Acclaim
you don't
can
give
beat
it to the
Swerve
Acclaim.
and Lee. You
I don't
know.
think the Acclaim are walking out as champions.
Yeah.
I may be wrong with
see
that
it
one.
happening.
I
see
don't
it
want. I
happening,
want
and I
FTR to
see-
keep winning. I like FTR.
Yeah. I want to see Swerve and Keith break up, even though they're kind of on a roll, and they're kind of starting to mesh together. But Lee needs to be more in singles competition anyway.
I agree with that. And then also, let's see, Kip Sabian coming back. That's going to be interesting. Do you give him the All Atlantic Championship? Do you have Pac lose it right now?
No.
I've never really liked Kip Sabian.
Yeah, I didn't really care for Kip.
He hasn't done enough. I mean, he hasn't. I liked his girl way better.
I don't.
Than him.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the chance to fight for the title, but I don't feel like it's good to drop the title to him.
Yeah, not right now. You guys made too many mistakes to make a to
Not
give
only
somebody
the
his
fact-
wish.
And that's just like saying you don't have
What up,
him drop
McCormick?
the title. You don't have Pac drop the title on his first, actual kind of defense on AEW television.
Right?
Right.
whether it be pay-per-view or not, Dynamite or not, you don't have him drop the title his first one on there. He's been basically just going around defending it on this and that promotion, this and that show, and promoting the shit out of the championship. Now it's time to prove its ground on the home turf. So you have Pac win, and then I feel like after this whole feud with Redeemer, you know, with Miro, and he's got Sting and Darby on his side, after they beat the House of Black, you have a big triple threat with Malachi Black, Miro, and Pac for the All-Atlantic Championship.
Well, but here's the deal. I don't like the fact how they're booking it. Me and Pesci here have been talking about this. Aleister Black should not have taken a pin. No. It made his credibility go down real quick.
Well, they got all these. You brought on all these new WWE guys. You should be raising their value. You got enough shitty guys there for them to beat up on. Besides them knocking each other off. Like Swerve and Keith Lee should not have ever been a tag team. Keith Lee, no. If anything, you could have put Regal with Keith Lee and had him talk for him. You put him in the Combat Club.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. You know what the thing is to me tonight? What I didn't understand, they're going backwards with Daniel Garcia.
Bryan, now he's going to be a good guy again, and he could have been a bad guy, and he was doing great as a bad guy.
Well, Daniel Garcia, I don't understand. Now he's going back with the combat, with the Appreciation Society after shitting on him.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that.
I don't know what they're doing. That's bad booking.
Garcia. I'm not into Garcia. I get he could wrestle. That's about it. Like when they're like, you're.
Well, Garcia, you could have put him. Garcia, you could put him in the BBC and literally the Combat Club. You could put him in that, and he would do great wonders. I think he could be really good. The thing is with Chris Jericho, he just doesn't fit it. I don't understand. I get the 2.0. I get the 2.0 because Chris Jericho was high on them. He brought him in. Okay, cool. Mentor him. Great. Chris Jericho in itself, I think I'm going to say this, and I'm going to
And why isn't Sammy Guevara in no good solo matches? Because he got married?
Well,
I just saw him with Cody Rhodes
well, they're doing a lot in Mexico, too, for AAA and that mixed tag team championship thing.
Yeah, they've been fighting every week, and what it looks like, and yeah.
Yeah, that whole mixed tag team title is new for AAA, so they're, like, all around doing all that shit.
I'm just saying, on Dynamite, your bread and butter show, we see too many new guys in there, and guys that don't, when we should see some
but that's because their roster's so huge, and all the big newscaster reporters all are saying, "Oh, we don't see this guy, we don't see that guy, we don't see this guy."
There's turmoil in the Rocket locker room.
Now they're trying to please too many people instead of just pleasing the fucking audience and putting on a good show. Because I don't know if anybody agrees with me on this or not, but every week that I watch Dynamite and I pay attention to the stories, if they don't feel like one thing went over one week, they go back to what they knew worked. It's kind of like a WCW curse, because I feel like I'm watching an old tennis game. Because okay, well, Daniel Garcia this week he's turning on Chris Jericho and it's great, it's popping a little bit. Oh, but we didn't get that much of a reaction out of that as we would have if he just would have stayed with them. Oh, so we're just going to go with that this week.
Well,
okay.
Didn't
they use Garcia so much when you got all these other good wrestlers? We're seeing Garcia more than we see Wardlow.
Well, let me tell you this. The guy, top flight guy, that guy, Dante Martin. They had this guy up in the roof.
You could have
as
put
a top
him
guy.
in the Combat Club. He can't talk. Regal should have been with all the guys that look good, can't talk.
Well, his brother got hurt. He's hurt again. His brother's injury prone. What I would do is release his brother, just be done with him, cut ties because he's injured all the time. He's injury prone. Kind of like what Kenta was. Or Hio Itami in WWE. What I would honestly do is I would make what's his face for Top Flight. I would make that guy a top star. That's what they were doing. Dante Martin, they were making him into a top guy, and he was getting top guy level matches, and then all of a sudden, AEW just like they 1 minute they go with okay you're a top guy, and then the next minute you're back to mid card. And it matters. They just don't know what to make their minds, or what they'll do is they'll replay the same thing over and over again. And guess who did that for the longest time and it got stale? WWE did during the Vince McMahon last 2 years era of Vince McMahon. Now, where WWE is going to succeed, where AEW is not going to succeed, and you hear, and this is me. I'm not trying to compete between the two companies. I like both. Where you're going to see WWE do better is in storyline. You're going to start seeing Triple H really give you good storyline without having to say bitch or F, middle finger. He's going to show you why NXT was great. And he's bringing in NXT guys and ladies to make the product better. And he's changing their names and pleasing the fans. Triple H has been a internet guy. So he's always viewing the internet kind of like what Tony Khan's doing, but what Triple H does is he doesn't go and respond to everybody like Tony Khan does. Anytime Tony Khan gets criticized, he's back down central or he's having an argument. And that's been the thing with AEW since the exception. Or Kenny Omega, what these guys need to do is stop talking about their product and stop trying to please everybody. I agree with Fatal with that one.
Yeah,
you know,
stop, you're right. Yeah, stop talking. Yeah.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing I don't understand with AEW. It's like, you want to please the hardcore fan. Great, cool. You brought a company out. We're now out the honeymoon period. It's over. You can't recreate the John Moxley coming in and the Brody Lee and that's long and gone. You got to work what you got now. And the thing is, you should bring in Brian Cage. Brian Cage should be brought in.
Yeah,
Samoa Joe should be brought in.
Him, there's another scrub up. You had him and you didn't even do anything. You really didn't do shit with him.
You had Colt Cabana that was doing well in New Japan that had kind of being treated mid-cart, kind of not mid-cart in Ring of Honor. And you brought him in just to put him in a carny gimmick with the Dark Order. CM Punk shows up in the building. And supposedly they don't like each other still, but CM Punk says no, they're perfectly fine. They converse together. And then you throw him and pay him big money to be on Ring of Honor. That just makes no sense to me. They're paying these guys to a show that doesn't exist. With titles that look like, oh, well, here's a belt. You defend it every month. It's just my personal opinion. I think Ring of Honor is dead in the water. And the luster that they sold, they hyped it up. And now it just looks like, where is it? Tony Khan, you're a salesman, but you don't deliver the goods. You're a great talker, but you don't deliver the goods. And that's where Tony Khan and I think a lot of the fans are gonna people are gonna turn to what product is better, and they're gonna love the product that's better. That's just how always wrestling fans have been. Us guys here that are talking, we're hardcore. We'll watch whatever, as long as it's decent and it's not I want to fall asleep like Vince McMahon era stuff. You know, like we turn on a Raw and we're like, oh, well shit, that's pretty good. The whole Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins, we're turning around and going, shit, that's fucking fantastic. Shoot, he's saying F this and F that and they're blurping him. That's never been done in a while. So, you know, that's the thing with they can do little promos like that in AEW, but they can blurp it out like WWE does. They don't have to bleed and curse all the time. They just need to make good matches and book the right talent in the right place. Just my personal opinion. You know, I just really think, you know, Tony Khan as a person.
What up, Retro Arcade Music? Sorry, buddy.
But anyway, Fatal, anything else you want to add? Anything else in the news? I know a bunch of Impact Wrestling people are requesting the release. That was the big news today. A bunch of them, Frost, a whole bunch of them said, you know, they're done.
Shout out to Retro.
So I'm a huge fan, and I know Fatal doesn't like him, and I call him kind of that Working potential, possibly. Maybe I could see him high mid card. Ricky Starks. I kind of like Ricky Starks. I also
I like them
power.
better as a heel. They always flip these guys from heel to babyface too quick sometimes.
Well, I think Ricky Starks being a face, I think it'll be pretty interesting to see where they take him.
They did it with Kingston, and Kingston needs to get a little bit more in shape.
Yes. Yes, and Kingston needs to stop going in the back and causing issues with other wrestlers. You know, over stupid things, because he gets suspended, and then you lose matches. You know what I mean? You lose time. You lose matches. Good matches that he could have had. He could have had a great match with Sammy Guevara here. And that's another thing with Tony Khan that I want to say here about Tony Khan. When he has an issue with his locker room, he suspends them. And me and Fatal were talking about this, about interim champions. And I don't know how you feel about this, Pesci. What I don't understand is
interim champions. Get over the interim champions. It's stupid.
Well, the thing is, I don't understand
that only worked with Shawn Michaels and Razor because Shawn left and didn't drop the belt.
Well, here's the thing. I don't understand why, if in the locker room, right, when you're having an issue, right, wouldn't you want to squash that quietly? But instead, you want to kayfabe an injury to pull them off TV because we got to have a therapy session. That's what they did with Thunder Rosa. And then we got to do another interim championship. How many interim championships do we need? That's my question. How many... I'm imagining how much money do they spend on recreating belts in a year in AEW. It's insane to me. Like, how many TNT championship title colors have we seen? Purple, green, red, black, black, black. It's insane how much money they spend on belts. It's insane. But Fatal, you want to add anything more to this?
It's like, listen, Tony Khan, if you want an AEW championship belt to display in your office, just fucking make one, my guy. You don't need an excuse. You don't need to make an interim champion so that you have an extra belt laying around. Fucker, just make one.
I'm wondering what they do with all the belts, man. Like, they got like 20 different belts, man.
Yeah, I can understand them doing the trios, but dude, you just added 6 Ring of Honor belts.
Everybody gets a belt. It doesn't matter how long you hold it. You get a belt, and 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 you get a belt.
You added a Ring of Honor television champion. What the fuck happened to Samoa Joe again? How come every time
Samoa Joe is hurt, supposedly, and then he's now healthy.
Every time we get into Samoa Joe, he disappears.
He is gone. Within a month, he's hurt. This guy, just retire, my dude. Just retire.
Well, supposedly, no. This time it was because of COVID reasons. This time it wasn't. It was for COVID reasons.
Okay, well, I thought it was his body giving out on him again. I was just like, man, come on, my guy. It's time to just, it's time to just hang your hat.
My thing is, here's my thing. Here's my thing. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I think Chris Jericho's coming down to his last match.
I believe.
I'm starting to believe
Jericho is going to lean more towards the kind of like how Taker did, and he's going to only show up on rare occasions, and it's probably going to be for more cinematic style matches.
Or like those football in the field matches, or
that's what I'm saying. More cinematic style matches. More acting.
The arena match or whatever that shit they had 2 weeks ago, where was blood everywhere.
Yep.
And meanwhile, they think that was a great thing. Meanwhile, you had 5 of your best wrestlers not in singles matches.
Yeah, that is very much true.
I mean, look at Hager. We just got to see Jake Hager in a singles match for the first time in how long? Tonight? A while.
And I'm not against it.
Yes, he lost. Yeah. Yes, he lost to Bryan Danielson, but A, it was a good way to get Bryan over.
Hell yeah.
And B, Jake Hager looked good in it too. Because he took Bryan to his limit.
Jake Hager's good talent. It's just unfortunately he's never been.
He's got the look.
You could put him against Wardlow. Like
they did that.
Wardlow used to be on Jericho's side.
They ruined it. They put them in. You don't remember that? They put Wardlow and Hager in a UFC cage. And I don't think it went well.
It didn't, and nobody liked it, and they were just like, okay, them two don't go well together. We'll never put them in a match again.
Yeah.
And then that was that.
Right.
You know, yeah. So getting back into the news, in the wrestlers.
Well, that is news. What do you mean?
Well, in the news, Morrissey returns on AEW.
Oh man,
That was exciting. I was really excited.
He
Who's
looks
that?
so
Who?
good. W.
Oh.
Morrissey.
Big Cass.
Big
Formerly
cat.
known.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked great. He should, and he's already had a match against Wardlow. But here's the thing with that. Not saying he can't do good there, but he already has a loss. He lost against Wardlow.
I don't give a fuck how you present him. That motherfucker is 7 feet tall.
yeah,
And you
yeah.
know what?
You can't teach that.
Can't teach that.
Yeah.
Can I just say that they need to bring Enzo,
Amazing right now. He
get
is
Enzo off
really-
of MLW and just bring him
I like
back.
Enzo. I love Enzo.
Bring him back as a mouthpiece for him.
That was my favorite tag team. when
I
they were
don't
together.
think Cass wants to be with him anymore. I don't.
Well, they
Yeah.
actually they do. They
From
actually
all the
perform.
I don't think Cass does.
That
Yeah,
they
I don't
don't.
think
He
Cass-
doesn't want to be with them. They keep doing these little one-off appearances because they keep getting paid big money, and it's too.
Well,
bad
from my
to
understanding, is they
turn
go
down.
to each indie show and they're wrestling as a tag team.
Yeah, because they're getting paid big money to appear as Enzo and Cass. But from all the reports and everything, and from all the side, interviews that they do with Morrissey, he doesn't want to be on TV with Enzo anymore.
I feel that. Like, I totally feel that. So, if you guys are in the wrestling, we have Worlds Collide coming soon to unify NXT 2.0 and fucking NXT UK. That pay-per-view's happening too.
I'm not
So-
watching that.
They're unifying a bunch of belts. So you think AEW's doing it bad? NXT's definitely doing a bunch of stuff.
We can't even call it NXT 2.0 anymore. It's NXT Heat Wave. Heat Wave. Like Sunday Night Heat. You guys remember Sunday Night Heat?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
You guys
Actually,
remember
at one match,
the
I'm actually
one
really
time
excited.
They fucked up Sunday Night Heat and they gave a pay-per-view to everyone for free.
The one match I'm actually really excited for is Carmelo Hayes and Ricochet. I think that match is gonna be gangbusters for the North American title. I think that's gonna be a good match, hands down. I also think the next match is gonna be good. But I'm a fan, and they're gonna give their names back because Nikki's going back to some. Nikki's keeping her name, but Dewdrop's going back to her original name, which I'm really excited for because Dewdrop kind of doesn't, really ring a bell. And Mandy Rose should be on the main roster. I mean, I'm just gonna say this: Mandy Rose should lose her title, go to the main roster at this point.
Yeah, she should.
She wasn't doing good on the main roster though.
Yeah, well, that was when.
Who do you
Vince
put her
was
with?
running,
What do you do with her?
Toxic Attraction. You put her with Toxic Attraction. You have them win belts on SmackDown. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
Belts. Aren't they making only a couple of belts at a time?
Well, in NXT, Mandy Rose made a faction called Toxic Attraction, and they won the tag team belts, and they also Mandy Rose did win the top title. And Mandy Rose's run in NXT has been the best work she's ever done in her career.
Yeah, without a doubt, because she was a dying product in W, other than her being hot.
And then you give her Shawn Michaels for a moment, and then bam, it's literally night and day difference. You could tell Vince McMahon compared to a Shawn Michaels.
And I believe Road Dogg is coming back, so maybe that will help.
That's a drop of the ball on AEW's part. Because Road Dogg knows Billy Gunn. They've been in talks for a while.
Well, AEW, who knows what their finances are? Maybe they just didn't have the money at that moment to bring it. They probably have spent a lot of money. I wish that figure would get released. I think they're supposed to, but they don't.
Watch
they're not
Watch
gonna do it.
Wardlow request. Watch Wardlow request because he's a huge Cavaliers fan. Watch Wardlow request another belt for TNT Championship. Watch him get the Cavalier colors.
Yeah.
Watch. And he gets a new belt. Watch. And then does nothing with it. Just like, what's his name? And we haven't seen what's his face on television. Him and All Ego Ethan Page. We haven't seen both of those guys in a minute.
They didn't do shit with them. Ethan Page, literally, since he's come in there. And then they had Ethan Page kind of promo like a month ago. Why does no one see Ethan Page? And then we haven't seen him since then.
Well, same with Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky has not been utilized since the last time he dropped the belt.
Scorpio Sky, I was kind of over. I'm waiting for, where's Kyle O'Reilly? Where's,
They're fighting this week.
Casanova?
They're fighting this week on Rampage. The Undisputed Elite, they're in the finale.
Oh, they're the Undisputed Elite?
Yeah. They were going to be called Paragon, and then Tony Khan pulled the plug on that.
So they already
It was Adam Cole's idea to be called Paragon.
Paragon.
They were going to be called the Undisputed Paragon, or Paragon, and they were going to be called. It was going to be Adam Cole explained it on stream on Twitch, and then literally said Tony Khan shot it down, and then said they're going to be the Undisputed Elite, and have somewhat the same music as what they have in WWE NXT. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't know, Velveteen Dream got arrested. Got arrested for 2 charges for drug paraphernalia and something assault in Florida. So his wrestling career, we all know now, is permanently over. He's going to jail.
It's that bad of a charge? It was that bad of a drug?
Mm-hmm. They dropped the charges on the drug paraphernalia, but the other one is sticking. And they're saying he could face some real charges, like prison time.
Wow.
It's that bad. And what they were saying was WWE was silently gonna bring him back. They were gonna silently bring him back under the Triple H was high up on him, was gonna give him a second chance. That's not happening no more.
AEW dropped a lot of bombs.
Well, any final thoughts, guys, on tonight's show? Any final thoughts? Pesci, any final thoughts? You got any final thoughts? Fatal, final thoughts?
No, I don't believe so.
All right.
Really, just got to see where they go in the next couple months. It'll be.
What are we giving it?
90 days from today will be interesting to see where AEW.
What are we giving AEW tonight? What are we giving?
I'm gonna give them a solid C.
Ooh, damn.
Oh, it's a letter grade rating.
You could do numbers. You could do numbers or letter grade. Depends.
I'll do a letter. I'll give it a C as well. C minus.
Yeah, I give it a solid C plus. You know,
I give it a C plus myself.
Just because of the Moxley promo.
Yeah.
The Moxley promo and the trios match.
I would actually.
Yeah, Omega had some highlights in that match, and he's the hurt.
I'll give it. I'm gonna go down a little bit. I'm gonna give it a C minus now because for 2 reasons. One, I didn't like the opening promo. I really didn't like. The CM Punk promo. I didn't understand it. It threw me off. It felt like a John Cena-esque promo, and my thing is CM Punk is better than that. Personally, I don't know if you guys feel this way, and I know I keep talking and we're supposed to be getting out of here, but CM Punk, what are they doing with him as far as promo work? Because who is talking to him about doing these promos because they've been in the trash can? It's like John Cena-esque bad.
Yeah, because if he would have delivered the right promo and gone heel like I felt like he should have tonight, the show would have been a solid B.
He's been getting clowned all over Twitter about it, and it's like, dude, you need to start cutting these promos that you did in WWE. You need to start cutting MJF kind of esque promos. You're acting like a John Cena character, and it's not working in AEW.
And honestly, his best promos were delivered when he was in that feud with MJF.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Definitely. What do you think, Pesci, about CM
God,
Punk
that
and his
shoot on
promos?
telling MJF that he's just a less famous version of The Miz. Oh my God, I died,
That was
bro.
good. Yeah, I don't know. With CM Punk, I don't know how hurt he is. I thought he was on the right path, and now it's like...
My thing
know
is
what's
he
going on.
walked out to that ring like he was not hurt at all. So why
It was
the
all K.
fuck? Yeah.
It's all kayfabe. It was John Moxley's
Why did he
idea.
kayfabe a fucking sprained
Okay,
ankle?
so if you guys didn't hear, it was John
Prima
Moxley's
donna.
It was John Moxley's idea for this whole storyline is John Moxley. From my understanding, John Moxley went into the meeting room with Tony Khan before AEW started 2 weeks
To
prior
what? Build up more on it?
to build more up on it.
Build
That's
more
what
heat on it?
you're right.
I mean, there's
John
not
Moxley-
much more heat on it. If anything, there's more heat on Punk to go heel.
Well, here's what I think and this is me giving a prediction. Here's my prediction. I think CM Punk gets fucked over. I'm really starting to believe in All Out. I think something to do with MJF happens because MJF and Tony Khan have worked out an agreement for more money, and he's promised a title push and this big push. So to me, why wouldn't you have like MJF come out the ring or something and interfere to an extent without getting disqualification and fuck over?
Yeah, that's the thing is because they don't want to do that. They don't want to be the fuckery, the indecisive finishes and shit like that.
Well,
They wanna be the company that starts going towards that.
Well, it would be perfect because you would have MJF screw him over. He
And then
loses cleanly.
It's just a WWE rerun though.
No, not necessarily, because you need to have that rubber match with CM Punk and MJF, and you can hold it for a month. You can hold it until the next pay-per-view, the big pay-per-view they have, the next biggest one, or Grand Slam. What they could do is hold it for Grand Slam, their other big TV show that they have per year, and you can have that MJF and CM Punk finale. And you can have then CM Punk takes 2 losses in a month. See, that's the hard spot AEW's in. Do you give CM Punk 2 losses, or do you have CM Punk win his championship back, and then you have
definitely
MJF?
Can't have him lose. If he loses, it's got to be disqualification or...
Well, you got to fit MJF somewhere because he did get a money extension, and Tony Khan did please him. That was in the Tony Khan hasn't really admitted to it, but from Dave Meltzer and a lot of these other dirt sheets out there have stated that they've had serious talks and they've been in rooms, and supposed to be MJF's going to get this huge, amazing push. So, to me...
But for how long? He's getting this big, amazing push, but for how long, and when will they drop
Well,
the ball
they
for
said
Disney Live?
they said this big push that he's supposed to be getting is supposed to be ending with the title, and he's supposed to hold it for a very long time. So to me, that screams to me that you have CM
Put
Punk.
that leak out and let him know that he's going to have the title for a long time. Tony said a long time.
That was Brian Alvarez and them. Watch them religiously.
No, I believe you. I believe him too.
I just don't like the fact that you don't get their whole show. You have to pay for it. You have to go and pay for it off to the side to get the whole podcast that they do, not just segments. But honestly, that's what I think. I think MJF interferes somewhere, somehow, or comes out at the end and starts beating the shit out of CM Punk. And beats
Which
him
we
real
will
good.
never do. Sorry, not meaning to throw you off there, but that's something we will never do. By the way, don't ever bring that to me as even an idea, and I won't do this. I won't do it either. You will never have to be a member. You will never have to join a Patreon or anything to get any type of show. If a show is done, you will have it just being a basic subscriber. Whether you choose to be a member or choose to support a Patreon, that'll be up to you as a viewer.
I will say this into that vein. If we do something special, if it's something really, really special, then I understand. But most times here at Slam Zone Sports, we're not doing that. No, hell no. Especially unless we're doing something special with if we're doing a special event with a special
Locally.
wrestler or locally or something of the range, then that's when we'll sit and it'll be a community driven thing. We'll never put anything under a paywall like that. I don't want to do that.
You have to become a member and then you get full access to this video.
I don't mean I'm not trying to crap on another YouTuber or whatever. I'm not gonna turn around and tell you, well, guys, I'm going to a radio show tomorrow, and by the way, just to let you know, I'm gonna have special content over there, so you need to pay me $10 a month to get that, because we'll never do that here. If we get big like that, we're not gonna sit here and rob you guys blind like that. That's not us here at Slam Zone Slam Zone Sports or Slam Zone Gaming. We're not gonna do that shit. Hell no. I'm not into that kind of shit. The hurdles and shit you have to hop over. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Guys, we're on everything. We're on Trovo, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube. Videos, this video, as it's done being recorded, we're gonna throw it over onto YouTube.
Hello, Queen Adele.
Also, last week's show and this week's show will be put up in audio. My apologies to that. We'll get it out there to Spotify, to iTunes, and all that as this is done. Before I go to bed, today's been a long day for me because of the heat. It was 114 here. It was insane.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna get hot here this weekend too.
Guys, I'm gonna be covering on Slam Zone Sports. Serena Williams, that's happening. However far she goes, the retirement for her is gonna be interesting when she does retire. Maybe I'll do a reaction, maybe something.
Hello,
of
Nicole.
the range of it. Football NFL season, we're gonna be doing something for that. I know Fatal's got some plans in the works for that. Basketball season, maybe I'll sit here with Pesci. Maybe we'll do a prediction of the season, maybe, or something. We're also gonna be doing some stuff in the basketball, because I'm a huge basketball fan. Maybe we'll talk Lakers news, Russell Westbrook, stuff like that. I know Pesci here is a huge Cleveland Cavaliers fan, and we talk religiously about basketball. But anyway, check us out on Twitter. Check us out on all the places. I'll be throwing this up on podcasting places, so you guys will have that for audio. So wherever you're driving and listening to, you guys can listen to it. Make sure to give it a rate, like, and subscribe on the channel if you guys haven't. And come check us out. Also check out Sir Joseph Pesci. Thank you for being a guest tonight on the show. I appreciate you.
No problem.
And we'll be doing more with Sir Joseph Pesci. We'll be doing watch-alongs alongside of him. We're going to be doing a lot more with Sir Joseph Pesci as far as wrestling, basketball. I know Fatal's not. You're not a basketball person, Fatal, right?
Nope.
So I'll probably be doing as a guest thing with Pesci, probably some basketball talk. We'll do. Fatal likes football, so I know we're all football fans here. So we'll probably be converging and talking shit on each other when it comes to football. But anyway, we are out. We can only host, so I will go and host somebody. But as far as the recording goes, you guys all have a good one. Rate, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Cool. And make sure I go like this. All right. Cool. And yes. All right, it's done. Good show. We had a peak of 4 viewers.
There's a lot of good stuff said.
Way too long.
Well, get me and Pesci in a room. We can sit here and talk hours, man. I'm sorry. It didn't go that bad. It went an hour and 20 minutes.
We had 17 on YouTube,
Hour and
or at
30.
least on my end.
We went an hour and 30? I thought it was an hour and 20, because on my end it says an hour and
30.
Now, Solo Monster, he does a 2-hour review, so I'll say hour and a half ain't bad if you said good shit.
He said some good shit, Fatal. I'm just saying. I know you got to get up for work. I know. I was trying to get it down. I was trying to end it before 9:00. I know you have work, so I was trying
to go to sleep too. If you guys are watching, hold on, let me end my stream real fast. If you guys are watching, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I'm going to bed.